crash out for a woman. And
he looked he honestly, he looked scared. He didn't look like he didn't look like the part of what he was talking about. He looked like he was scared. He got put in that kind of position.
He didn't really look like her husband, man.
He didn't want to lose. He didn't want to lose her respect. He didn't want to lose her respect. So he did it to make sure he kept her. He did. You know what he did just then? Will Smith with Chris Rock.
Yeah, I think a lot of men where we come from do that, and I don't think they understand that you don't have to do that. Like, for one, you should be in control of your woman, telling her, shut the fuck up. We're talking right now. You stay over there. Let me assess and see what happened when I talk to these men. Like, those are things that I just wanted him to understand of how he should be handling that situation.
Because
if you tell your girl shut the fuck up and she do it, are you him?
Yeah. So
I think that's regular. Like you shouldn't have to tell your girl on a regular basis to shut the fuck up.
No.
F up, y'all.
The problem is most women, is what the brothers keep saying, will not be receptive to that. Most women are going to do what they want to do when they want to do it. So it ain't even no point. If she'll do that, she'll do anything. But that's who we with right now. Like that's red flags all over the place. But it's a lot of crash outs that's living with other crash outs. So
shout out to the YNs. Shout out to the YNs.
What's crazy? She married technically.
Right. That's definitely single mother behavior. That's definitely single mother raised behavior.
Hey, and when she in that mindset and that mind frame right there, where she crashing out already, it's gonna be hard for a dude like that to be like, yo, chill. She ain't gonna listen. She don't listen to him.
Nah, something like that, I think that can end a relationship. If you do that to me and you come up on the line and you telling everybody for me that first of all, what you doing online embarrassing us, like, and then you got me online trying to fight people, that could probably end the relationship. Something like that to put you in harm and jeopardize you and your relationship or tarnish your reputation and mischaracterize you as well too. Like that was embarrassing, yo.
And she said her phone was already broken. She didn't want him to pay for it. He was gonna beat up the phone.
Right. It's crazy. It make no sense, but this is what a lot of people dealing with, and this is who's leading a lot of the homes today. Whether y'all don't want to admit it or not, this is how it look like. She the man and he the woman.
Ain't she the same woman that said that you're not a real woman if you don't have kids?
Yeah,
yes.
She did say that.
You don't know what a woman is unless you had kids. Yeah.
Unless you have kids and unless you married. Yep.
And that's her. Oh, okay.
Listen, I knew there was a problem when she was speaking to us, and I heard a baby screaming in the background. I'm like, what the? What's going on in your house?
I don't know if y'all noticed, but
I never wanted to fall out with her.
Fighting clothes.
She did change her outfit in fighting clothes. She switched.
That's what kind of threw me.
No. But think about it.
She been combed her hair.
She did her hair and she changed her outfit so we can see her in front of her husband or her son or her husband, whatever one it is.
Ali is great.
Yes, husband. That's the best I could do. This
husband.
You need to get him ready for graduation.
You look too young, and they look alike. So
right. He got his driver's license last week.
And the fact that bro said, "Hey man, I got a beard." Man, you see these 17-year-old dudes?
He said it's a full-grown beard.
Yeah, you see these
dudes.
Full-grown beard, cuz.
I don't see.
He said, "Ali, you not the only one, nigga. Hold on, Ali. Wait a minute.
The other day, she had text Ali in the chat, and she was like, "Ali's beard is bearding." It's because her husband's beard is like just budding. It's just sprouting.
Oh man! Hey!
Hey, let us know what y'all think about beards, man. God dang.
Hey,
I could have sworn he said, "Mommy, are you okay?" But that's why I thought he said, "Mommy, are you okay?" He said something about mom.
I got it.
Hey, Ali.
Beards are like
Hey, Ali.
What's going on?
Hey, Timbo, what it do?
What it do, man? You see,
hey, bro, I was watching, bro. That was crazy, bro.
They pulled up on me, man. Where was you at?
Bro.
Right.
Hold on. First of all, hold on.
Relax.
My
You
key,
say
you know
got
I
my
own.
back. You
Listen,
say you got my
Ali,
back. though.
you know I own a box gym. My keys to my gym right here. I got an
You are
open
nowhere-
invitation.
You are nowhere to be found when I need you the most.
Bro, I'm doing something. That's why I'm
Are you
finna this. I'm finna bob and weave again, real quick. Listen,
The
hey
kids
Ali,
pulling up
this
and
what people this what these dudes gotta understand. I remember one time I slept with a dude wife, right?
Oh my
And
God.
so
Oh my God.
I'm just bro, I'm finna tell you the truth. You want me to lie?
Wild way to start the story.
Listen, no, I gotta bob and weave because I gotta go again. I'm just gonna make my statement real quick. Because I'm watching the show. It was very entertaining. But listen, dudes, like y'all been saying, this is a very teachable moment. And this my message right here. Just because somebody disrespect your girl don't mean you gonna whoop him. I don't know where they get this from.
What about disrespect your mother?
Just hold on. I got you.
No.
So this what I'm saying.
What he's saying is just because you get your woman get disrespected, don't mean you about to beat up that dude. That
Yeah,
So like I said, I remember one time I slept with this dude, right? Dude called my phone, blowing my phone up out there. I say, bro, might want to do your homework before you come down the street. He know my address because you know what I do. My address is posted weekly on where I'm at. You think he ever showed up once he did his homework?
Nope.
So I'm just saying, bro, listen, we can play tough guy out. Even sometimes I buy out, depending on the situation. You never know. You might be outnumbered. You don't know what's going on. You don't know who you talking to.
Facts.
And then, like I say, I seen all the men on here. Everybody was respectful. Nobody jumped out their body because y'all already know. First of all, bro, when nobody was see, this is what they gotta understand. All the men on here were chilling because they were like, bro, ain't nobody said nothing about her.
Ain't
So
nobody trying to.
we not finna engage in an argument that we had nothing to do with. So what nobody? So I
And
guess
it ain't
he
like
thought,
it ain't like he's standing right here. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I'm
You
saying. I guess he thought somebody was. I guess he thought somebody on the panel was scared. I'm like, bro. First of all, we confused.
Right.
We confused. And just to show his immaturity, bro. Listen. Oh shit. Even though you know what I do, but I don't care how skilled I am in combat, bro. And what I do, I don't disrespect no man, bro. Because it could. I might end up on the other side. I don't know. But at the end of the day,
is that what that was?
Huh?
Is that what happened? I don't even know what just happened.
What you mean?
He didn't really. All he said was, "Man, nobody should say my name." That's all he came.
Keep my name out your mouth.
But again, he felt like somebody was disrespecting. Maybe like you said, his wife done went like you said. I think Munt said,
My
I would have came up here, had a
mouth.
sensible, mature conversation before I even said addressed anybody. I need to know I need to know the facts. You can't say, "Hey, bro, come help me," and then not knowing that, hey, I started it.
Hey, Blu-ray, you mentioned boxing, so I'm gonna pull up on you though. I'm like, I'm just wrestling.
Hold on, say it again.
I said you mentioned boxing, so I'm gonna have to pull up on you. I'm just fucking with you, bro.
Oh, okay.
I see you on.
Hey, I saw that face, Blu-ray. Say again. What you say? Say it.
He's like, what you say?
Hey, I was just joking. But
What did he say?
I boxed for 15 years. I did this. I'm just joking.
No, for sure.
I'm just joking, but I do this. I've done this. I know.
No, for sure. Respect.
Yeah, I'm just joking though.
No, it's all good, fam.
Yeah.
And you know, real men is
It's actually the OSHA fault.
Real men who are
Right.
of combat.
She said she looked like a raccoon, so that's her fault.
real men who are of combat and can understand what men are really capable of. That's why somebody said a military individual, we have a more of a calm demeanor because we know what we're capable of. And through this screen right here, ain't nothing finna jump and pump.
Ain't nothing
So it's
finna
like,
happen.
Hey, Truth, we still ain't not done with you. You got one more year. You got one more year.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Shit like that.
Shit like that.
Hey, I'm gonna enjoy. Hold on.
Somebody said I look like I didn't box.
Somebody in the comments.
Oh, he really boxed.
Oh no, bro.
Like,
bro, really box.
Yeah, why? I don't say shit just to say it.
No,
bro.
for sure.
I follow Champ Talk reactions. He boxed. He boxed.
So you know who I am for real then?
I don't. I'm gonna have to check you out.
You don't know.
You know Earl Spence, right?
Yeah, Earl. hold up. I got you. Yeah, I got pictures with Earl.
Hey, shit, why is on his side?
Look, me and Earl went on Team USA boxing trips together.
Oh my God! Bet.
Yeah, tap in with me, dog.
For sure. What's your channel?
Champ Talk Reactions.
Champ Talk Reaction. All right, man, I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna pull up on you.
Yeah, for sure.
But we can't see that's I would say what we had witnessed 10 minutes ago, that's about, I'm gonna say slightly over 50% of relationships with people that look like us, where the woman is leading, where the man is being misled, when it comes to what really happened. And I really feel for that brother, because what could happen in the future with the type of woman he with, if things were to pop off. And then when it comes to that emotional intelligence women say that they wish men had, is like, that was an example of how the majority of our women, not the ones that are left on this panel, y'all keep it together.
Right.
It's not emotional intelligence. It shows that age that I said that they're at, that 14, 15-year-old age.
Your favorite word, true.
So
what's his favorite word?
I mean,
emotional intelligence.
Oh shit!
Well, that's what they say that we should have, but they don't practice it.
Hey,
I've seen dudes like him all my life in the
hood. You about to review our video. What you about to say, Boogie? What you see happen, man? Yes, wait, love. You about to review on the review.
Wait,
Can you do
I can unmute. Can you unmute me?
No, you unmuted. You unmuted. You were just unmuted.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, hold on. I muted you. Okay, now you unmuted.
Okay. Now, I was just taking it, but I was gonna. You guys, and I don't know who was talking about protecting his woman or some shit like that. Personally, I was gonna say, and some people may not agree, but I don't believe in protecting a woman. I believe in protecting your kids, but I don't believe in protecting your woman. I don't care if she's your wife.
My God!
Maybe your mama, maybe your sister, but not your wife, not your girlfriend.
What you mean?
So,
you mean
and the reason for that is that if you die as you're protecting the,
Hold on. You mean like if she puts you in harm's way, or you mean like if somebody's trying to harm her? Which one you mean? You mean either way?
No, if she starts it, I don't believe in protecting her because
okay, yeah. We all agree with that.
You can have it.
Oh my God!
Okay.
So
you're gonna get yourself killed, and then the next guy is gonna be fucking her when you're dead. So.
Oh man!
Damn, son.
Now, I want to point out something. I think it was either Charleston White or Tommy Sotomayor. They said that the way women move back then, it would be no question that we would protect them because that was a respectable woman. It wouldn't be an uncouth woman that was, acting like what we witnessed. Whereas like her word would be more believable. Where today women don't act in a respectable manner, where they act, they lash out and act as what we just saw. Whereas like a man will be reluctant to put himself out there in harm's way. So I can't agree with what's the brother Bougie Reacts. I can agree with that to an extent, unless you really, really know that woman and you know that she deserves that protection because she's putting that respect out and she wouldn't put you in a crash out situation. But the way women move today versus yesterday, I halfway agree with them, because women don't carry the respect where it's like, okay, I can take her word for it. This dude was out of pocket, because I understand, like, women back then, they didn't curse. Like when a woman would come around, you'll put your cigarette out, you'll take your hat off, you'll do all these respectable things because she was a woman who, she didn't have to say nothing. She just show up and then you sit up straight, you acting right. But with the women, how they move today, they can't expect that protection. One, if they don't take direction. Two, if they, acting like what we just saw. It's a big difference.
You know what I say about the grace of God? When I've had women and things have happened like that in the real world, in my real actual life, the first thing she says to me is, baby, come on, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
whether she thought I was gonna win or not. Like, baby, come on, let's go. And I used to box too, and I know martial arts as well. But she's like, before I see somebody hurt my man and you go to jail, maybe let's go home. Let's just go home.
But that's her job, is to protect you and put you in those situations as well too. You know, she keep you from harm's way. And if you are getting in harm's way, she removes you from harm's way outside the ones you just really can't prevent. You know, if a situation is actually happening, but she's supposed to protect you from being in positions like that by not putting her body out there, by not being the way the behavior that she demonstrating. Your woman ain't supposed to do things like that. So she puts you in conflict like that. You know, her behaviors are very outlandish. You know, you're not supposed to do that and put your man in positions like that.
Plus, if we being honest, if it's supposed to be a conversation about honesty, like I just talked to Tierney about earlier when I said honestly, would you want your man tell you what you want to hear or tell you the truth? If somebody told you that you look like a sack of potatoes and it was true, and your man told you,
my God,
I don't really see anything wrong with the statement. Maybe we should hit the gym.
Yeah, and look, so it was something else that was pointed out. Like I said earlier, women today have bigger egos than men. She came back up. She came back up. That was just like an ego trip to show I'm not what you said I am. I look good. I this that was all ego. And even myself, you know, I just had this conversation with my lady the other day. I've checked my ego as a man. Now, as men, we know we have egos, we have pride, but amongst each other, I respect all of you gentlemen up here. We've done a real good job of checking our ego as men and letting the other man talk. So that's one of the things that if us as men can rowl in our ego and check it, and sit back. Let me let Samson talk. He was trying to get a thought off. Men, like I say, we, for the most part, except for the crash out, we can check ourselves. We can basically commandeer our ego, but the majority of women, you ain't finna tell her she don't look good. You ain't finna tell her that she ain't the bad. You ain't finna tell her nothing. So that's what we just experienced. A lot of ego.
And I want to make sure I didn't get something wrong. Were the guys saying that if because I heard somebody say they don't believe in protecting their woman, or did they misspeak and they wanted to adjust that statement?
No. He clarified. He said that if she puts you in harm's way, that she's not protecting her. But if she needs protection, he'll protect her if he's defending her. But if she puts you in blatant harm like she just did, he's not going to protect her.
Okay, so if she does some not dumb shit, but if she purposefully is on some wild shit, saying like, so okay, not crashing out for I get it.
Because she'll be with the next man jumping up and down on him.
Mm-hmm. But also, if you Mart, also if you as a man, you can clearly see that the guy is gonna whoop your ass, like you shouldn't even try to be a hero. Like you should just leave. You know what I mean? Like personally, I won't try to be a man if I know I'm gonna get whooped. I'm not gonna do that. Like that's stupid. That's dumb.
I want to fold him.
So what
if she wants to leave me because I'm a weak guy, I didn't protect her. Okay, fine. But I left alive. So
yeah. So
I know, right.
My thing
And
is,
he just came up here with how many men?
Come again?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, 6 against 1. That wasn't gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, because I do believe in telling your woman to go to safety while you sit there and you take care of whatever has to be done. Even if it's between me and her, then I will say, yo, get out of here. I'll figure this out. Is that what you're saying, or are you just saying like in general? You saying that you won't retaliate for your woman if a guy's want to beat you, or are you saying you won't protect her if it means that something may happen to you?
if she starts it, I'm not going to protect her because clearly she didn't listen to me, because I must have said something for her to not start it, but she thought I was going to protect her. So she goes ahead and doesn't listen to me and starts some shit thinking Boogie's going to protect her. I'm not going to protect her. That's number one. Number two, if I know if I do the math and this guy is going to whoop my ass, I'm not going to protect her. I'm just going to tell her, let's leave. If she wants me to fight, I'm going to leave her there to fight on her own. Number three, I have to be okay with the fact that if I don't Ilkanel is probably gonna fuck my girl. I have to be okay with that. Most guys think just because you're gonna die for her, she's gonna stay celibate till the day she dies. No, as a man, before you protect your woman, you have to be okay with the fact that after you die, another nigga is gonna fuck her. So you have to be okay with that. Is all I'm saying.
To clarify, if it was just a dangerous situation where somebody broke into your house and it's a guy that you see that I've identified that I can't do nothing with him, right? Are you going to say, hey, we gotta both run? And if in a situation where you're faced with like, all right, it's either me or her, what do? Where I gotta try and do something with this guy, and tell her to run. Like, what do you do in that situation?
Do we have kids?
Yeah, let's say you got kids.
Then I may give my life up because somebody gotta stay for the kids. But if you don't have kids, she gotta go.
You go out the back door, I'll go out the side door, kind of thing. Run, bitch, run.
Damn.
That's funny. That's funny because
if it's to choose who's gonna die, die.
Yeah. Do you believe in marriage?
Damn.
But he said he'll save the kids though.
That's it. Yeah,
At least he keeping it real.
Well, if you believe in marriage, right? And I don't believe in. I'm not a Christian or nothing like that. But
if we got kids, I can die, and she can.
Okay, but let's say you don't have kids, right? And let's say, do you believe in marriage in general?
Damn. Hello.
I do believe in marriage if you're gonna have kids. Okay, got you. Because I believe that men and wife. I believe wife over kids, right? I believe in that. I believe that my wife is my life. We're going to go through life together. Our kids are going to grow up, and they're going to, you know. I'm not saying that me and my wife shouldn't put our kids, you know, make sure that they're going to always be straight, right? But in general, the idea that I'll only fight for my wife because I have kids, when the idea to me is that my kids will go, that my son going to start his own family, and he's going to protect his wife, and my daughters are going to find men, and they're going to remove my last name and all that type of stuff. It's still going to be me and her forever. So I don't put my wife below my kids in any way, shape, or form. I'm down. I'm like, if it's my kids and my wife, both of y'all, like it's my job as a man. I have to go out on a sword. I'm a soldier. I'm a man. So.
Tell me a soldier too. No limit.
Look. I agree with you,
okay,
Monty,
but
that's under the old regime. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Bougie.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Bougie. I'm sorry.
I think Boogie's.
So, Mont, if you don't have kids, but you guys, let's say you got married 6 months ago, you don't know.
Yeah.
All right, am I good now?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah.
We hear you.
All right, so Matt, if you just got married like 6 months ago, you don't have kids, are you okay with losing your life, knowing that you're gonna lose your life and she's gonna get another man maybe 6 months later? Are you okay with that? You just got married, you don't have kids.
I wouldn't expect my woman to get a man 6 months later, but either way, I'm okay with that. And the difference is, right? I look at marriage. Hold on, real quick. I just want to make it clear that I don't look at marriage the way other people do when they say, "Oh, get court and get married." I mean, I don't believe in that. Like my girl, we're getting married now, but we've been together for four or 5 years, right? So it's different from the people who like, "Oh, I knew you for 6 months. Let's get married." It's a little bit different for me. He don't know that person. They don't got no time in. Versus I'm sure of who I'm marrying. So I think it's a little bit different.
Look, can I say something real fast? I'm gonna say this is a real life thing that happened. Like I said, I live in New York, right? I have 5 beautiful kids, right? Me and my ex-wife used to go to the park sometimes, right? You know how kids be playing or whatever. One time, a kid pushed my daughter off the slide. So I go to talk to the young boy. I'm like, "Yo, where's your mama? Where's your dad at?" This dude had to be like some 6'3", fat Hispanic Puerto Rican cat. Like, yeah, I'm his dad. What up? I'm like, "Yo, you know your son pushed my daughter off the swing, right?" So it's a good that as a man he wasn't super aggressive. I don't care. I would have fought him either way. That's my baby. But it's like if something had to go down, I would have definitely told my wife at the time, "Yo, take the kids, leave the park, and I see you when I get home." Because sometimes a win, lose, or draw, Boogie, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. When it comes to the right reason, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Hey, I agree with you. I agree with you, Wolf Stacks. Monty, I agree with you to a degree, but this is where Boogie coming from. See, today, men are under the old guys. We're still traditional in our head. We still got, the old form in our head where we'll do things as our grandfathers did in the 40s and beyond that. But these women are not like that in the head, traditional to merit that protection. So that's where he's coming from. Now, for your offspring, of course, it's we finna it's finna be either you or me type stuff. But for these majority of women today, not all, but the majority are in the modern age where, shoot, forget 6 months, they already got their backup plan. So if you gone, they got your replacement in 6 days. So that's just the premise of which where he's coming from, where the same treatment isn't allotted for women today because they're not in the traditional mindset that we are. Me, to an extent, I am. Monty is, got that fighter spirit, but at the same time, you got to start us as men using this up here instead of just ego and what is propagated for men to basically protect. A woman that you don't see yourself in a lifetime with, whether it's kids or whatever, and she's not respectable like grandmothers and grandmothers used to be back in the day to deem that protection. That's not the majority of women today.
Yeah,
And you,
I don't know if
my
y'all
bad. Go
been
ahead.
watching
I'm so.
a rhetoric of certain women. Watch
Me
this.
personally, I would just rather make more money. Like if I'm dating a man, or if I'm especially, I don't want to. I'm sorry, but I don't want to live with a man. Like for real, like I just want to. Like, I feel like marriage. This is my unasked for opinion, but I'm gonna say it. Like once I put that ring on, it's like suffocating. Now I have to see you every day, and I get family, I get all this bullshit, but I don't really feel like that spark and like, oh my god, I'm looking at you and we're in love. Like, no, you're taking up all the space, you're on the fucking bed, you fucking stink. Like, I don't like you anymore. Like, I liked you more when we were just boyfriend and girlfriend. You got your own home, I got my own home, and I see you every now and then. But now I have to be with you. Like, now I have to take care of you. Now I have to, like, it's like change. Just like it's not even fun anymore. It's not. Where's the thrill? Where's the passion? Where's the all this shit? Like, it's not fun anymore.
Like that's a lot of what's going on now. Like where again, the women will push for the marriage and the relationship, but then once she has to get on with the responsibility of what it takes to love you, it becomes stressful for her. It becomes prison. So a lot of women feel like they in prison to actually having to love you, man. What y'all think about that?
So, may I say something?
Of
Go
course.
ahead, man.
Okay, I think that when young men are out looking for women, I think that you should focus more on the home she comes from than the behind she has sitting on her back. If you paid attention to her family life, I think that will tell you a lot about a woman. You don't go out and marry a woman who comes from a grandmother, single mother. Her mother was a single mother. All her aunties are single mothers. These type of women are going to look at traditional values as boring. As a little girl, I knew where to be to catch my dad going down the street before he got home. I would take my bike up to a certain place so that I could race my dad home on the bike. I knew my dad was going to be home by 6:30. I knew my mom was going to be home by 5 o'clock. I knew I had to have my chores done by this time, my homework done by this time. If my brother had homework, he had to have his homework done. This is how I grew up. So being married for 19 years is easy to me. I feel like, I know what time my husband's going to come home. I know I can jump on alive with Ali and I'll have to scoot out no later than 6:37 so that I could at least have dinner halfway done so that he's not hungry or looking at me like, why the hell are you at that computer when I ain't eat nothing? And to me, it's like autopilot. I saw my mom do it. I saw my grandmother do it. Now I do it for my husband and my son. I live for that stuff. Like having my husband's clothes ironed, or hearing one of his coworkers talk about how good his jacket smells because I just washed it. That just, I love that. But I love that because that is how I grew up at home. I saw my mom ironing my dad's uniforms. Those army uniforms, you all know they take certain creases in certain places. You got to use a certain starch if you're not letting the dry cleaners do it. You know, my mom would iron my dad's underwear if they were too wrinkly. You know, like, but that's what I saw every day. It wasn't like and my mom was an at-home mom for a long time. So all she had in the house was the kids and her chores, whether they were paying the bills that my dad told her to pay, cooking. So my mom didn't really teach me how to cook, you know, like, because I hear some of y'all say, oh, the mothers, they do a bad job because they don't teach their daughters how to cook. Well, some moms, that's their only job. And they're doing it because they would go stir crazy if they didn't. And it's not about teaching you how they cook, but it's about showing you that this is what you do for your family. So Raquel, when you have a family, you need to ask your husband what he likes to eat, which is a lot of freaking Italian food, which drives my mother crazy because she's Spanish. That's what I do. I cook the recipes for him that he wants. I don't cook those recipes that my mom cooked for my dad. But again, I saw all of that every single day, and it's still like that at home. So I feel like for you men that are out here single looking for women, go to her house, see what her parents and her family is like. If you meet 3 women and ain't none of them ever been married, then I'm sorry, that lady is a red flag. Like that, at least that's what I'm going to be telling my son. If she don't have what you got at home, it's probably not going to work because she's not going to value what you value.
Smell the roses. You said your mother Hispanic?
No, my mother's not Hispanic. She's from Spain.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Smell the roses.
Let me preface this real quick. Can I say this real quick?
Yeah, let her, and then you jump in, Boogie, after that.
So you were exactly right. I agree with you wholeheartedly. The thing is, today, our women that share our complexion, they were taught just what a man is supposed to give you, not what you're supposed to give the man. So the majority of women weren't taught everything that you went down the list on. So inevitably, it's like me and my partner, we be saying a lot of the women today are gonna have to like die off and away with with their ways and their practices or lack of doing things. Like there's no saving them. Everybody can't be saved because it's like trying to teach an old dog new tricks. You can teach the new dog, the puppy, and that'll be more susceptible to doing everything you said. And in reverse, men, we were taught how to treat a woman. Like I said this to my mother like a couple months ago. I was like, Mother, I know you did your best and everything, and I have stepfather and everything, but you didn't tell me what I was supposed to receive from a woman, how a woman was supposed to treat me. And then I asked my partner, and he said the same thing, because us as men, especially black men, we were just told to produce, do, give, be a utility, not how the woman is supposed to be a utility to us. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like this was going on to me. It sound like being brought plates and food. I'm like, dang. And us as men, we don't require a lot, but if you give us a little to the right man, what is that man gonna do in return? I do for her because she do for me, like was said earlier. So I agree with you, Smell the Roses. You got to pay attention to the family, but we're just now learning that now. I'm gonna say within the last 15 years, and since we're having these conversations, because before the conversation was just Ricky Lake, Oprah Winfrey, Donahue, all that saying what the man is supposed to do, and basically how these men are just coming up short and all this, like, so I agree with you. But
this is new to me too. Like I thought all women were like my mom. You know,
Right.
I just thought every mom at the grocery store had a husband at home and she was cooking dinner and everybody's house was kind of like operated the same. Like I didn't know that all of these things that went the modern, like Kevin Samuels, that really was like, wow, like women are moving like this. I had no idea. And it opened my eyes as to why a lot of my friends are single, you know, because they move and operate like that modern woman where they don't want to reciprocate. They just want to you know,
Take.
not deposit but withdraw from y'all, you know. Oh well, I got everything I'm gonna get out of him, you know, like a Chanel bag like Anne yesterday, you know. Yeah, I mean, and I wanted to ask her so bad, can you go get that bag? Can we see it? Like I want to see it. Like, did you get the standard
That bag,
$10,000
$27 at the swap meet from,
you
from
know?
China.
But yeah, I agree with you. In 15 years, I've been learning more about that a lot of women are not traditional and they're this modern woman and they don't want to reciprocate, which is really sad.
I don't know what Boogie went, but I'm gonna say something real quick. Please don't judge me by my family. I swear I didn't ask to be here. I did you not? I didn't ask my mama to be my mom. I didn't ask my daddy to be my daddy, right? So I grew up different, way different than you. My grandma didn't. I learned how to cook when my grandmother was sick with cancer in 2017. Okay, my grandma used to call me the microwave queen. If I can put a nigga in the microwave and start him up, that's where he's going. Okay, she didn't teach me how to cook because I was a tomboy and I was very accident prone. So she told me that right away. So she taught my brother how to cook over me. So I just grew up differently. I got bullied in the house. I got bullied outside the house. Y'all see, I ain't got no hair. I ain't never had no hair on the side.
But you have a good spirit, Leosha. You don't act like.
Thank you.
Like you're open. Like you would be open to receiving what a man has to offer, and you would be open to coachable, yes, and you would be open to reciprocate. I mean, even with me,
I don't know.
the ladies that come on the panel, you're very open, you're very warm. I mean, pause. I don't know how warm you are.
She been kind of like, you know, today. I don't know.
Yeah, she's a little
She catch
scrappy,
flashes.
but
Right, she was ready for the smoke too.
Yeah, I'm always. But y'all gotta understand.
She was like, "You ain't your son husband."
Yeah,
I don't give a damn.
Like
I had to grow up and protect myself. That's why I used to call myself a no limit soldier. I say that all the time, right? So I grew up fighting boys. So her bringing a nigga to the camera, that was nothing to me. It was just like, come on.
We would have mollywopped both of them, Leosha.
Literally. So I get what you're saying, and it's not always a red flag because we didn't ask to be in the families that we're in. My grandmother was married, but she was separated from my grandfather. My mother was married, but then she cheated on her husband and went to somebody else. So it's just like, I seen things, but I don't want to do the things that I seen. Right. So I'm looking, and that's why you see me on these panels talking to men who are in relationships, who are married, who, you know what I'm saying, who understand how to hold a woman accountable and not crack her over the head like Tyranny and them say Ali be doing. So I agree, but it's what they say.
You know what I want to do real fast. I want to give Miss Smell the Roses her roses, because it's very rare nowadays for us to see women that are married and still very feminine, very sweet, very submissive women. And it's like women like you, women like Miss River TV, women like Miss Didi Reviews. There's like a lot of women that I see online on YouTube. It's just a breath of fresh air. So that there's still women alive and well with families and husbands of their own that are very sweet and very kind. So maybe there is some, thing left you can find to look forward to someday for us guys that want to get married.
Yeah,
again.
that's why I came up here on these panels, because I was so tired of hearing people like Tyranny and HQ. Like I started jumping on these panels with SBC. I don't know if y'all watch them or whatever, but I because I just was so tired of. I was wondering, like, how could HQ be married for all those years but have all these talking points that don't match or reflect a marriage and a lifestyle that comes along with being married to a man. So it used to frustrate me every weekend. My husband was like, why don't you just go up there and tell them what you do? And that's how I started like doing this, you know.
Let me
Truth,
add to you.
real quick. Because I have a question for you. I want to know if Leosha is actually coachable or not. Like, I want to know. Because it's not about how you are.
Call a man out later?
No. Because it's not.
We don't need that again, please.
Hold on. I'm gonna just ask you, coach. You know, I'm gonna see where your head at. That's all. Because it's not about how you. It's like with guns, right? It's not about how you are in a practice situation or a situation where it's no stress, right? It's how are you in a high stress situation. Mm-hmm. So, like, for example, how do you feel about like friends? What if I told you like it's certain friends, you know? Like, what if I told you I pick my woman friends? How would you feel about that? What would you say to that?
That's lame as hell. What you picking her friends for?
So look, let me take that. Let me
It's
take
just like now, hear me.
Everybody do that at the same time.
Because you asked me a question, right? If you knew her friends was hoes when you got with her, right? Talk to her about changing her friends. Why do you have to pick her friends?
It's the same reason why a father would pick a husband for the daughter, because we know what's best. That see things that you don't see. See, us as men, once we get to a certain age, we can take this variable, and we're going to tell you what's going to be on the other end of the equal sign. That's one of the things about provision. I finally learned. I was like, oh, protect, provide, and I didn't know what provision is. Pro meaning like accelerated or advanced, and then vision. We're able to see things ahead of time because the majority of women can't see right in front of their face. We can see 5 years down the line. So when it comes to picking your friends, it's like, yeah, you don't need to be with your single friends. You need to be with this person because she's married. So you'll take those characteristics. I don't see nothing wrong with that. It sounds archaic and caveman because we're in this modern era. But we really seriously have to do our best to go back to how things were. Where what Mont said, I never even fathomed that. But when he was saying it, I was like, he owned to something. Let's see how she take it. And then naturally, not attacking you, you said that's lame because women don't want to have any women don't want to naturally. Women have been taught not to have any authority.
Leosha, my husband has been right about all of my ex-friends. He's been right. Now he would never say anything like I pick my wife's friends because that's
but,
you don't say that.
But the action was done.
No. I said, what if I told you that? I didn't say that. I said, what if I told you that? How would you? I wanted to see how she would react to that. You know.
Just how you thought she would. That's lame.
So Leosha, check this out. Mm-hmm. The fact that you're here and you're just listening and you're taking it in, you have some knee-jerk reactions. Some of them are knee-jerk because that's how you've been, raised. But the fact that you're listening and it's like, okay, well, they might have a point. The majority of women don't even have that. They'll just rage quit like old girl did. That's so.
Well, I want to say this. I want to say this because I don't want Ali to jump on me. Ali might jump on me because I'm not making no excuses. What I am gonna say is he gonna jump on me. Hold on. Relax. Hold on. What I'm gonna say is sometimes the approach when you're talking to a female matters. Like it's not necessarily how. It's not necessarily, it might not necessarily be shut the fuck up. It might not necessarily be I need to pick your friends. It might not necessarily be you dress like a hoe. It might not be like that, or you look like a raccoon or you like a sack of potatoes. It might be something like I'm telling you something that is going to help you be a better adult, whether you with me or not in a relationship. Whether we're together or not, like if we break up right now, the stuff that I'm giving to you, the game I'm giving to you is going to help you in all your future relationships outside of me. Even if you with a mother, whether say you with a single mother, the game I'm giving you might help you be a better mom, like a better parent, like whether I'm helping you or giving you game on finances, relationships, whatever. The approach I'm giving you is to edify you for your future. To help you better yourself, right? So if I take you from that angle and that approach, you might be more receptive to hear it because those girls that you hang out with, they might not have your best interest at heart. Ain't none of them got no nigga. None of them. They ain't got no nigga, but they're always telling you what you need to be doing or what you're not doing.
The majority
she's gonna be like, you my girl, I'm trying to look out for you. Even if you decide tomorrow you don't want to be with me, my information doesn't make it less factual. It's still factual.
If you actually love and care and respect that person, it'll be an impact in your life. And you might not get rid of them on that day, but the signs that he sees, you probably see with your friendships, and you should be willing to get rid of him, especially if he's saying that if it's detrimental to you or your relationship as well too. One thing you should keen on as well too, you said that you didn't, a lot of people that refuse to listen to the people who did have parents or the people who know better, or men who had mothers and fathers in their relationships, be pushing back when they didn't have a mother and father in their relationship. So they don't even know how to pick friends. They don't know how to pick lovers. They don't know how to maneuver in relationships. So if you actually care about this person, respect this person, and they demonstrated to you that they're able to be a good person to you and identify the right people to be around with as well too, then that should be no problem. Because I'm gonna tell you this, all the people my mother and father told me to stay away from, they were right about every single person. As much, and the only reason why I kind of rebelled against it is because I thought I could prove to them different. And because of what society is telling us, your mom and dad is wrong. Don't listen to your mom and dad. Rebel against them.
Give people choice. Give people, grace.
And there was I had my little stage where I was like, nah, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Like, okay. And they were right about it. I wish I didn't make certain decisions based off the parents that I had. My parents phenomenal. So if you meet a man that you feel like is phenomenal and you're not willing to adhere to him, you're not even prepared for love or relationship, because you're still willing to trust yourself instead of trusting this man that you love. And the biggest indicator of a woman actually loving her man is listening to that man, because it demonstrates you trust us and it demonstrates you love us. But if you're still unwilling to pick him, you just using him. And he just a feel at the moment, you riding the wave, and this ain't a man you really care about that much,
Let me add one thing about the friends real quick. The majority of women don't understand those aren't really your friends, because women are subliminally in competition with each other. Because for one, there's not enough of the high caliber men to go around for all the women. So a lot of times those so-called homegirls, they're giving her detrimental advice that's going to be it's going to be opposite of what she's the outcome that she's trying to get. They're going to give her bad advice. They're going to tell her to wear that outfit. They're going to tell her, don't let him boss you around, control you, tell you what to do, what friends to pick. They're going to do that just so they can, how's the saying go? Single women keep women single.
And that's why I don't trust, and Leosha, that's why we don't trust most of y'all. We want to say all of y'all, but I know there's a minority of y'all. But the fact that y'all tell us not to entertain hoes, and you say y'all entertaining them, but then you friend with hoes, that's the very problematic thing in our community. Y'all don't cut off y'all whole friends, because you may one day want to go back to being a 304 and engage in those behaviors where you can benefit from them. But how can I trust you if you telling me it's my fault hoes exist, but you friends with them?
Ali, super chats, Ali.
Real quick. If I can get context to what I meant earlier, like my position is, as a man, I think that, as a leader of your house, I think, of course, you're not going to walk outside and say, hey, babe, here's a friend. Like, it's not like that. It's like, your woman should understand after a certain point, the type of character and things that you think, she should look for in a friend. So for example, like early on, I made, it was like certain friends where I would tell her like, yeah, no, like she can't come in my house. And, things like that, cause I probably was telling her about her friends, and, she had to get rid of a few of them, but now she knows like what to look for. And if she finds somebody where she's like, yo, I think this could be this girl, she's married and, we enjoy these type of things together. I think this would be a good friend for me. She looks forward to me vetting that woman and like really giving her my opinion about, I think she's thorough. Like we can hang out with her and her, this might be a good, situation. And it's just all about her understanding my leadership and like, yo, I know what he sees. He sees things on a different level. So, and she know I'm not going to let her bring some bullshit friend around in our house or something like that. It's not like I'm not a dick. I don't choose to want to be a dictator and want to be Hitler,
Yeah.
But
so when you first said it, women, we're just we go to the most drastic thing. So that's where I initially went to. And I just had to sit here and listen to y'all. So yeah, it's a teacher.
But which means you still being led by emotions in a certain part of your life. and you have
That's
to
what
get
I just
back to a
said.
system.
Right. And then I heard y'all. It's a teachable moment. So,
Right.
yeah.
So
I
know
led
you're
with
hearing
who
a
I
logic.
am. I led with who I am first. Then I heard y'all logic.
Of course.
And now, if more women would just sit and listen like you did, that's admirable right there. I'm like, shoot, she, boom, and right then and there, I'm pretty sure your mindset is not cemented in how it was. So I'm gonna commend you.
going through my
It's how mature women learn how to finesse men. All they have to do is pretend for a little bit. Just pretend for a little bit. Honestly, every guy here, I mean, I'm just telling the truth. Like every guy here can get played and finesse. If a woman just pretends a little bit, she don't even have enough respect for the man to pretend. Because she knows that all you have to do is play in your lane for a little bit. There'll be a ring on your finger. And women just can't take it. Like, I can't fake that long. Like, put a ring on your finger. No, I'm telling you.
Right. It's like a switch. It's like a switch. Like I said, it's like a primetime TV show, right? Let's say you're pretending to be a wife for 6 years, and then year 7, you back to normal again. You back outside in the streets with your homegirls, you dressing scantily clad, you cursing, you outside getting drunk, coming home 3, 4, 5 in the morning. Your phone going to voicemail. It's like some women flick a switch. Not saying that men don't do that as well, but when y'all do it, it's terrible. Like it's like night and day. Like, damn, you was a wife last week. What happened to you? What happened? You was cooking, cleaning, come home on time from work. What happened to you? So it's like,
but they know
it's a dangerous world we live in.
As they get older, it becomes more clearer. That's the thing too. A lot of women, as they get older, they get more clarity because they know they're getting older. They know they got to finally settle down. They got to be with somebody instead of everybody. So they get more clarity. What you got to hope is the clarity is genuine and it's not trying to rebrand themselves and repackage who they actually are. And they're looking for a lifetime plan and a retirement plan. That's what you got to hope for. What's going on, my brother?
Right.
What's going on, my brother? I don't think you spoke.
Chilling, bro. How y'all doing?
Real good. Let me read these real quick, and I'm gonna bring y'all in. All right. Pause again.
It's time for some super chats.
Shout out to my brother Super Pete for becoming a member, y'all. We need 14 more members and just 80 more in the Cash App, and then we met our goals for today's show. Super Pete, much love to you, my brother, for the gifted membership, my brother. That's on fire still, boy. And then King Porter with the $2 super chat. Boy, I'm gonna listen to that today when I leave. King Porter with a $2 super chat. He needs to be ashamed of himself. And then my brother Philosophical, who became the sponsor of the show, what I believe with let me see where Ella had 20 with $27. He's become the sponsor of the show, man. If you're trying to beat him, you got to beat Top Dad. My brother Philosophical says with the $5 super chat, you only with a chick like that for 3 reasons: she nasty, buys you ish, or you broke. Yeah. And then my brother Philosophical comes back with a $10 super chat. Hold up, let me hit this real quick. I ain't even get to hit this. But let me
thank you for the $5, homie. For real. You know what that means? It's our time to shine. Let's light it up.
And then my brother Philosophical with a $10 super chat. Shorty's not even slightly attractive. I can't take her serious on anything relationship related. These people are speaking from hurt and rejection, so they attack the men that they're attracted.
That is so true.
Yeah.
That is so true. They hate the man they can't get. That's what it's about. If the man that they wanted them, they would be so nice in life.
Yeah, but they're mean to those men too.
We just got $10, kinfolk. You know what that means, right? We back on our feet again. I ain't gonna hold you. Support be healing people.
women will always say, Ali, if you ain't just open your mouth, now you still let me smash. Even if I open my mouth, you still let me smash. If you just didn't open your mouth, if he ain't just say this, I'll let him smash. Like they only get bothered by the men they're actually attracted to. They don't be saying nothing to the guys they're not attracted to. So, and the men they know that the women ain't attracted to are the ones lying and pandering typically. You know, there's other men who want to still use dirty macking as a form of talking about men who talk about women, just want to be appreciated. They still be dirty macking, and they're not that type of dude, but they still try to placate as him to these women. So, and then my brother with the $5 super cash app says airbed and crab sticks fried hard.
Thank you for the $5. We were all born to be untouchable.
And crab sticks fried hard. And then Illa with $2 super chat. Smell the roses. You left me hanging.
Never,
And then-
Illa, never.
And then my brother Arian. Now I ain't gonna say what I thought that said. With the $2 super chat, and she looks good.
They do say that actually.
Oh shit!
Arianus? His anus in there though. That's all I know.
Get in there.
They do say that, don't it? Then Uncle Ricky became untouchable. And y'all, we need just 14 more members. Don't be shy. It's a consistent support with Ali every month. When you become a level, make sure a member. Make sure you check out all the levels to see what type of member you want to be. My brother Marcel with a $2 super chat. I appreciate a 90s type of woman, man. Yeah, them days, man. Them days is gone. I remember when women wouldn't even listen to hip hop, like they wouldn't even listen to rap. They only listen to R&B. Them days is over. Just like Ray Rose, that deal with a woman who got a mother and father. Like, good luck. Like the women I dealt with when I was younger, I had to talk to their father before I could be with them.
Yeah, I couldn't go on a date until you called and talked to my dad.
And I was like, hey, and the girls was trying to do stuff. I said, girl, I ain't about to touch you. Your dad said not to touch you. And then it got less and less as I got older. It wasn't no more conversations with fathers. But previously, that's why I say it'd be so disrespectful how women be talking about men when men made sure you had to talk to them before you could even talk to their daughter. And they had shotgun weddings. If you messed up, that father would make sure you had to marry his daughter. So it'd be a bunch of garbage about how much patriarchy has always been supporting women and children. It's always been a burden and responsibility, but when it's reciprocation or when you value and respect it, it's a joy for men to do it.
My dad used to walk guys down and have the talk in the basement, and it never dawned on me why he was doing that. But that's where all the guns were on the wall.
Right.
Oh, good. Ooh,
damn.
Nice.
I see you smiling, Leosha. AR Smitty with a $5 super chat. Sounds as if provisions is almost akin to intuition. And then my brother Boogie reacts with the $5 super chat. He said, "Is Leosha single? I can't be the only one who likes a smile."
I am not.
He said he ain't the only one.
Oh man, he gonna get her head.
Can I add something after the super chats?
Yes, sir. Hey, y'all, make
Yeah,
sure
me
you
too.
please like. Make sure you please like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the share button at the bottom of the channel, man. So it helps out our algorithm. And please, we need 14 more memberships and $80 in the Cash App so that Leosha can keep smiling for Boogie Reacts.
Hey, Ali, they say we don't get women, Ali, but my boy be shooting, boy. When they say we don't get them. They say we don't get them. We be shooting, boy.
Shoot, man.
Smell the roses. My lady, she commended you. She commended you on your soft tonality.
Somebody about to shoot their shot.
No,
he likes a lot of women.
She's mad. No. I'm getting to a point. Let's stay focused. This is the thing. What it's gonna take, what is gonna take, it's gonna take bands, the same way women band together for
Make you dance? Oh.
No, like got together, band together to have, you know, equal rights and sexual liberation, et cetera, et cetera. It's gonna take women like Smell the Roses to ban other women like her, like-minded, and it need to be 10 Smell the Roses on panels like this, basically showing the younger women who are coachable, basically everything she said on her get down. This is what you need to, if you want to have a good outcome, if you don't want to be struggling, if you don't want to be, you know, yada yada yada, this is how you do it. That's what it's gonna take. The same thing that had the women up in arms with picket signs in the streets, you know, we want this and we want that. That's what it's gonna take for this to be reversed. That's all.
All right, put your gun down.
Never gonna happen.
No, because the way he spoke.
Hey, he said it's never gonna happen.
But she married and she ain't with that poly shit.
No, it's just the way she spoke versus the way that other lady was speaking. It's just night and day. So she had pointed that out actually. Yeah.
Well, also, Ali, when I dated my husband, I knew I wasn't the only person he was dating. So my husband was also very honest with me. You know, I now before we were in a committed relationship, I wasn't having sex with him. We would talk, we would go on dates and stuff like that. I might kiss him or stuff like that, but it wasn't no laying up or nothing until he made it official with me. And then it was like, you know, they gonna fall off by the wayside because I mean, I'm just so amazing. That's exactly what happened, you know, but I never was under the illusion when I was with my husband that I was his only option. And he didn't do it in a derogatory way where it was like, you know, I got other people, but it was just like, he wasn't, I just knew that he was seeing other women. And that it didn't bother me, but there was a point where it was like, if you're seeing other women and we're not official, then you don't get that from me. You don't.
Here's the caveat to that. Did you have children before your husband?
No.
Okay, so that's a big caveat. If it's women who is like, basically you saying, women today, they'll be like, well, I'm celibate now, and you got 3 kids, and you're not with the baby father. You know what I'm saying?
I don't agree with that. I tell my friends not to say celibate or abstinent.
It's different caveats to situations where it's like some women can garner that, where it would be like other women trying to garner that is like, that would be ridiculous. And let's see how that holds up. Because women don't, well, they learn later, but they don't really realize like the value of what you know, how you moved, that goes away once you have a child or two.
Right. That's why I don't agree with them saying that, because if you've already had a child, when you say you're celibate and then you have a child, it just automatically, they cancel each other out. So why don't you just say, you know, I'm not going there with you until we're in a committed relationship. I feel like that sounds better than I'm celibate or I'm being abstinent right now.
Right. So I want to address this comment before y'all go. This is the thing, right? Women will try to conflate when men say they like women for who they naturally are, when women think who they naturally are is acting like men, right? I keep saying this. When you operate like a whore or a hoe, it actually distorts your reality, your delusion. It messes you up as well, too. Y'all say you traumatized, you got PTSD, and you always healing. Ain't no man on the panel who had a bunch of women that have to recover from having a bunch of women. They actually love dealing with a lot of women. It's our nature. We love women. So when you try to do things that men do, you actually resent it. A lot of you didn't push for it, but women before you pushed to go to work, a lot of women don't want to go to work. They actually hate the fact that women push this feminist movement because they don't want to go to work. And another thing is, now that you're able to take care of your children or be at home if you don't have to work, you want to pay another woman to watch your kids. So again, we want you to do what you naturally were made to do. You were made to love your man and you were made to love your children. And you even resent that. If everything about us is bothering you when you have to love us or love your children, you're not doing what you were naturally put here to do. We were naturally put here to love multiple women and children, and we can do it. Because what's ironic is that the women will tell men to go back to the biological father of their children when it's their man, but then they'll push for stepdaddies when it's not their man. So y'all want to benefit from both sides. You tell the baby daddy to go back to his woman, but then you want the men to promote the stepdaddies. Make it make sense.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah, come on now.
I was gonna say this to Smell the Roses. I think you're absolutely wrong about that. Everything has so far, the months I've been hearing you speak, it's been on point. I'm saying this right about women with kids. If there are women that were feminine like you and they had kids, it would be a way different story. Totally different. Like, damn, bro, maybe the guy she had was a really messed up dude, and she fell on hard times, and she's single. She's a single mom. That's a different kind of woman that most men wouldn't mind marrying her after she has children.
Again, Fatty said it the other day. We're gonna keep saying it. Man is one blow job from the plantation. If she's a great woman, he'll take on them three kids, man. They just still their expectations and standards still go up. They still think they deserve Superman. So it's hard for women even to settle with them, not because a man wouldn't settle with her. It's because she don't want to settle with these guys and the options that she already has. There's a lot of men who can't wait to take care of your kids. It's women who say, I ain't about to take care of no other niggas' kids today. Men are willing to do anything. They'll take you off that stripper pole. They'll save the hoe, but she don't want to stop being a hoe.
And then
no, I mean, for real, before you go, like women don't want to stop being. It ain't that they want to stop being whores. They can't stop getting attention. They can't stop being enabled. It's not doing good by you for being a hoe.
Right.
You don't like being a hoe. And then when they say they like having sex just as much as us, you had sex with all these men that you pretended to like. Soon as you get a relationship, you don't want to have sex no more. It can't be pleased. How do you get all the sex out of your body? How do you get all the babies out the way? By the time you get in a relationship, you don't want to have no more kids or have no more sex. Tell me I'm lying.
No.
It don't make no sense.
Throw the whole woman away.
I'm not saying throw the whole woman away, but it don't make sense that you're doing everything for everybody outside of a relationship. But when it's time to be in a relationship, you're the worst version of a woman. We are best version of a man inside the relationship, not outside. If I put you in a relationship with me or put a ring on your finger, I'm treating you better than any woman I was with. And we get better with time. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm single, you ain't gonna listen. When Ali's single, I'm not taking you out. I'm not buying you anything. It is what it is. If I'm not taking you out in public, you ain't got to worry about that unless I think you valuable and I'll test you. I'll take you out in public, see how you act. But I'm not taking you anywhere. I'm not spending no money on you. I'm not buying no drinks, no nothing. You're gonna know exactly what it's about, and you can try as much as you can to try to change my mind. And that's why I'm telling y'all, most men know who their wife is when they meet them. If you ain't in the lane of him able to possibly wife you up or marry you, you just not the one. Like you really not. Men know their wife right when they meet them. All of them, everybody on the panel tell you, as soon as they, oh shoot, I'll make her my wife, or possibly be in a relationship with her. Like we know her as soon as we meet her. And y'all do too. It's that y'all passed up all y'all husbands a lot of the times. And I ain't talking about Leosha and Smell the Roses, but most women pass up their husbands over and over and over again. That's why it's so hard for them to settle, because you were supposed to settle with your husband when you was young, not when you get old. CEO, have you spoken?
What's this?
No, I ain't speak. I'm just listening. I ain't speak.
Oh, you showing decorum, huh?
I got
Okay,
this.
yeah.
I got this. I got this.
Go ahead, speak on it, my brother. Speak on it, man.
Nah, my favorite test, like you see how you said you don't like to take her out in public. My favorite test is to take her out to a restaurant and see how she behaves with the waitress. I remember in my mid-20s, I would always like order and then run to the bathroom, tell the waitress, yo, get her drink wrong. Let me see how she's gonna act. You know what I mean? Like deliberately set her up to see how she's gonna react. And I think you're absolutely right when you say we know if we're gonna marry a woman within an hour of speaking with her.
Every single time. I ain't gonna be with you if you don't drive me crazy. That's just me. If I'm not on fire with you, I'm not gonna be. I want to be on fire if I'm around you. And that's why I understand that women, if y'all not being with men who don't put you on fire, or your fire is just out, you in trouble. Like if everything you done in your life put the fire out and you can't find no fire with nobody, maybe you're the problem. But I'm not gonna be with nobody that don't make me be on fire. You know what I'm saying? And I'll take probably going and arguments with them a little bit so we can make up. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! Oh shit! You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Make up to break up. Oh, go ahead.
I only did one test, and my girl that I got now, she's the only one that passed it.
What was your test? It's probably diabolical. You probably set your friend up to do it, huh? Hey man, see if he'll holler at you.
Nah, so I got a car and I got a motorcycle. So, but typically when I go on dates with girls on I pull up in my motorcycle, and typically the general consensus is this nigga broke, he ain't got no car. I kind of let the narrative kind of play out. Like I let it play out. I let them kind of just think whatever they want to think, say whatever they want to say, and I kind of just go along with it. Right? I just see where their energy is, see where their energy change or whatever. And then, if they stop texting back, stop talking as much, it's like, okay, I know what it is or something like that. Some of them, by the time I get to the actual time I want to be serious about it, I'll pull up in my whip and I pick her up. But most of the time when I pull up on my motorcycle, it's like,
what kind of bike do you have?
I got a Honda 850 Africa Twin.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
My husband rides bikes.
Oh,
depending on what bike, I see your bike and I know you got it. You know what I mean? Like
if they not knowledgeable about motorcycles, and plus, and when we talk about intention, right? I'm thinking like if I pull up with you on a bike, especially if you're scared of motorcycles, you're not gonna think I'm trying to meet me at my house, take me over here, or I'm gonna take you over there. You're gonna look at it like I'm really just coming to chill with you, then I'm out. It's a turn and burn, right? So that's the test in general. I was about 20 girl. Not one of them passed except the girl I got now, because she was like, I'll get on, we ain't even got to go here, what I'm saying? We just ride down the street, we just walk. She's like, I'm a little scared. I'm like, I got a helmet, I got you. She's like, let's go. Da-da-da. So I was a test that I use, but most of the time, I get 9 times out of 10, you ain't got a car? How you at this big age, you ain't got a car? You walking around. Oh my God. Little ass boy with little ass bike. I done got all of that, and I just let them get it out. I'd be like, that's all I could afford.
It's not a little touring. I hate those bikes.
Nah.
You know what my test is? One of my shit tests is, Ali. I take a girl out on the dinner for the first date, right? The second date, if I can, I try to get it back to my crib. I'll see how hypersexual. If she don't want to do nothing, I'm like, damn, maybe I could wife her for real. But if I get her in the crib, the first thing she asks me, you got washcloth, towel, you got girl soap in there? I'm like, nah, she recreational use only. She coming in the crib to smash the first time she's in there. I'm like, nah, she's not for long term.
What a lot of brothers miss that you should see from the beginning or interaction is if she not talking about you. If all she do is in your conversation is talking about herself, talking about what she likes, what she wants to do, where she wants to go, and she not really talking about you at all, what your dreams are, what you love to do, who you are as a person, and really into you, that's a lot of red flags or moments we miss because we so used to catering to women. But if she's not even about you at all or trying to get to know you, that's like one of the big red flags that men miss. You know what I'm saying? Like from the very get-go, How about you, Blanco? What's some red flags, man? What should a man peep? Like how can you help a man to find out that if she's the right woman? What kind of test you can put her through?
First of all, how y'all doing today?
We staying alive, my brother. It was a lot of Mortal Kombat earlier.
Yeah.
You gotta go back. I don't know if you saw it. You gotta go back early and watch, but
I just walked in.
Somebody's kid pulled up on our live and he shot up the place.
Yeah. Well, I'm in my damn. I'm in my little cousin.
You gotta get that Dr. Umar. You wanna pull up?
I'm in New York right now, so my little cousin might walk in. This is his room right now. Yeah, I'm in New York right now, so I'm out of town with the family. Yeah.
How old your little cousin?
5.
Oh, I knew you meant little like that. You would say whispering it. My little cousin. Okay, 5 years old.
Yeah, he might come over here running.
Over that man room so you can go live. That's crazy. That's diabolical, man.
I got a lot of people. I got a lot of people in town, bro. That's why.
Hey, shout out to that little guy, man.
Thank you for the $5. We were all born to be untouchable.
To them, man. They're untouchable, man.
What I will tell the guys is date that woman out, bro.
I knew it.
If you're serious about that girl, right, you want to take that woman out in public to see who she knows. That tells you everything you need to know. The more you are with her to very public places, the more you're gonna know who she hang out with, who was her best friend. You see what I'm saying? Who come and say hi to her. If she know the security guards at the hookah lounge or at the club, hey buddy, focus on yourself, King. Focus on yourself, King. All right.
Oh my God!
Because the thing is, like, when you also, I like to provide the space so they can talk all day long. You know what I mean? I like to let them talk 70% of the time. I like to talk myself 30% of the time. Because while they talking, they think they're impressing you. But what they doing is they're snitching on themselves.
I got a curveball.
Go ahead.
What if she was a security guard?
Well, that would be terrible. Most security guard women I've seen, they pretty ugly. So
I did security for 6 years.
Well,
you different though.
I'm not talking about unicorns don't make the rules. No unicorns.
All the security guard women that I've seen, bro, they are like Manny Freshes. They are like a little gold dagger. I never seen a good looking one. Ali, have you seen one that looks good?
Like Manny Fresh?
Yeah, they look like Manny Fresh.
Big old security butts. Yeah.
No, they be acting like they trying to, like I said, they be trying to like they stronger than you. They be doing too much, man. They be doing too much. Even in my real estate, I called a moving company, because I'm trying to start a moving company too. But I called a moving company, and the lady acted like she was struggling with the daggone dresser. And I'm like, you need to get into a new position. I didn't say it, but I was like, man, hey, you might need to try something out. Try something different. But she was built. She looked like the dude. She had the Manny Fresh cut, but she wasn't moving it like Manny Fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like she.
Husband, y'all are so hardcore.
No, I mean they want to be a dude.
You went moving the dresser. It's a whole dresser.
It's a whole dress. You want to move a whole dresser? Okay. Okay. Here,
you gotta have leverage on it. She don't know about.
And it was empty too.
And it was empty too. And we moved the dress. And we moved the daggone dressers out the dresser. You know what I'm saying? The whatever you call them things, we moved them out. But she couldn't even move that. So I was like, man, you need to get somebody else out here.
Yeah.
No. Maybe a man.
Can you call up one of the guys, the real ones, please?
Yeah.
She needs some milk.
Whoever put you up to this. Whoever put you up to this. This ain't it. So, you know, I used to, maybe, maybe men and women can do anything, right? Maybe.
Women can do anything men can do, except math, chess, running, jumping, lifting stuff, fixing things, making money, hockey, surfing, driving, making decisions, being tall, taking out the garbage, tipping, fishing, being funny on purpose, reading a map, listening to good bands, writing, running the country, inventing anything important, or being fun to hang out with.
Yeah, maybe they can do anything we can do, right?
Poppy, to answer your question, I did security when I was 18 to 22, so 23.
And the crazy part is that
security. That's look.
For who?
Say it, Ali. Say it. Just say it.
So the women that's in security,
the
women who are police officers,
the
women who are in the military,
slides.
Are typically way somewhere over the rainbow. And I ain't talking about LGBT either. I'm talking about they be out there. They be active.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's like the envy thing, like the DNB thing. So in order to be DNB, I'm gonna be the D, but I'm gonna get some D while I'm trying to be D too.
And And plus, it's you're around a whole bunch of apex predator men, especially in the military. Got a whole bunch of buff dudes. Might have position of authority. It's like you're gonna
You think
naturally.
about a bouncer?
No, I'm thinking we talking about anybody in that kind of field. They typically be they be some jump offs because they trying to jump you off, like they trying to prove that they can a few better you can them, but they still a woman. You know, no matter what happens, you typically one getting, but they don't believe that. So then they got to be proven. So everybody, you didn't see that police officer that everybody was having sex with in a unit, and then she sued him.
In Memphis, I reacted to that
too. That's crazy.
Happening in Memphis. It was 6 guys.
Yeah, she was playing. No, it was more than that. It was more than 6, Pop Blanco. I don't know if that's the same case. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse.
It was the white girl with the 6 black guys. Right?
But I thought it was way more than it started.
It was like 9.
It was 6 black guys. Other officers.
And this is what the crazy part, Ali. She sued the police department and she won like $700,000.
And she won.
She won?
Oh shit! She won 700.
They manipulated her, coerced her. They were controlling her, and she felt powerless. Man, come on, man, come on.
I might be wrong in the money, but I know it was between 500 and 700,000. She won a nice check.
Right. Ali, you had spoke on something. You said the reason why they can't get a man is because they pretty much already passed him up. Did you touch on Claudia Jordan?
No, I didn't touch on Claudia. I was going to touch on that, but that's why I'm telling y'all the market is over. The market is probably over forever because the 20-year-old wants to deal with the 30, 40-year-old. And then when she get the 40-year-old, she want to start dealing with the 20-year-old men instead of dealing with the same market because those now you're not good for those men. So now women were shaming men for dating younger women, but now they promoting themselves being Stella got a groove back when they get 40 years old, you know, because the 40-year-old man that you know you was a 20-year-old and 40-year-old hoe, you can rebrand for the 20-year-old who excited to be around a woman. So the dating market might be destroyed forever because the women ain't dating the men their own age. And I'm saying because they want to date older men for resources, money, and fun. And then by the time them men awaken, they don't want to deal with them 40-year-old women that they knew what they was doing when they were younger. They want to deal with younger women, but the younger women doing the same thing them older women did when they were their age. It's over, man. Like honestly, for the most part, it's over.
Do you believe in age gap dating, or couples should be around the same age?
I believe in it if it's for the right reasons. I don't believe in it if you're doing it just to promote delayed marriage. Like if you're young, you're trying to get out the game quickly. But if you're 19 and trying to be dumb, have fun and be full of cum, no, I don't believe in it.
Right. So this is highly debatable. I believe in age gap dating. That's what happened in history that seemed to be most had the longest longevity. It would always be like a 5 to 10 year gap between men and women, and I'm talking about back then.
But it's understandable because the guy gotta establish himself.
Right.
He's not ready. He gotta establish himself. And back then the women weren't working, but women are working now. There's no reason for that anymore. So if we're both working, we can bring dual income into the household and build together.
They want to keep their own money, Ali.
Oh yeah, I know that. That's the problem.
Oh yeah,
I know.
my wife. My wife.
You know what?
Who about to say that? What somebody about to say?
Yeah,
I said that. My wife is 8 years younger than me, so it's like we had that first conversation. I knew like this was the one, right? And then with the mothers of my children, it's like around my age. It just didn't work out, bro. It was always a competition. And like, it's like, you see how him said a man should lead. I think of it more as I'm the conductor of the train. I don't need you switching the fucking tracks. Excuse my language. I don't need you switching the tracks.
Look, you know what it means now when it be acting up. I felt that when you said that.
Right. Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
I know you said that to her out loud. You said
that, right? She said earlier.
Like you gonna get on this train and ride it to the destination. Don't be trying to switch the tracks. I'm the conductor. Yeah. And, you know, I'm not the type of man that be like, I'm a lead. Are you? This train is going here. Are you getting on the train?
Yeah.
You feel me? So it just seems to work better with my wife.
And that's why
we just happen to be younger.
So the best time for is the young woman that you either having fun with or you get married. There's no other age. The young woman is who's gonna get married, and the young woman is the one men gonna have fun with. The older women passed up their time. Like we're gonna keep saying this. Mother Nature is nice to smell the roses in Leosha, but Father Time is gonna kick your behind. Mother, I ain't even try to rhyme. Y'all gotta remember that. I gotta put that on the shirt. Hey, Father Time. Father Time is hard on y'all, but it's
gonna kick your behind.
Yeah, I ain't gonna. Yeah, it's gonna kick.
You gotta write that down. Go ahead, write that down.
That's right. What's going on, Boogie? Put that down.
That's some real Isaac Hayes stuff right there.
You were right when you said it's over, because that's why I wanted to disagree with Miss Smell the Roses when she was talking about you need to look out for women who come from good families, 2 parents and shit like that. Because the way I think about it, any woman of the age 25 and older, it's over. If she's single, she probably has feminist friends or 3 or 4 friends. So even if she comes from a good household, what kind of programming has she gone through social media and things like that, right? So the way I think about it is that the only really traditional women, I listen to my man, I cook and clean, and it's okay for him to lead, is any woman who's going to be like 40, maybe 45. But even then, if she's 45 and single, Claudia Jordan, that should tell you something. So for me, I would say,
I agree with you, Bougie. I was just saying, like, use it as a filter. Use it as a filter. Not that she will be the perfect woman because she has a mom and dad at home, but maybe she's better understanding of that traditional role because she's seen it play out. But she could, I have single friends who have had mother and father at home, and they're the third baby mama to a man. And they're just woefully out of pocket all the time on the wrong side of the fence, So but there's more of, ladies that I know that are my friends that have had mother and dad at home. We've been married longer. We got married younger, like we were fresh out of high school with the guys that we were going to be with, So, in my anecdotal experience, it just seems like, it's highly more likely that if she comes from a mom and dad, that she understands the traditional role that you all would want them to play. But I totally agree with you. You could be a piece of crap lady and have a mom and dad at home. And I'm 44. So, and I got married when I was 25. And I was engaged at 23. So yeah, I agree with you. I'm right at that age. I know what you're talking about.
Check this out.
And that's why I agree with Mr. Truth that probably both men and women right now, probably we all have to die out. And then a whole new generation with no feminism has to come up.
Like Uncle Rick said.
Because check this out.
I'm gonna be not the men don't gotta die out. It's the mentality of the women. The men are still the same. Men still ready to provide. Men still ready to protect. You got men cooking now. You got men cleaning now. They're doing the women's responsibilities. So you got men that help them with their responsibilities, and they mandate that you help them with their responsibilities. They just want the option to cook, option to clean, option to be a wife, option to have sex, option to work. Everything is an option for them. And if they do it, I'm stressed out. I'm exhausted. It's overwhelming. It's unpaid labor. So man is a duty and it's our purpose and we're supposed to enjoy it. That's what makes a real man. But for women, it's unpaid labor. But if we make that the same way for us, then you need to pay me for doing outside labor then.
And to add to
I agree. But the reason I said men may also have to die because majority of men right now dating were raised by single moms as well. So it's the mindset I'm talking about.
Let me add real quick. The majority of women who came from 2-parent households, they look at what their mother did as slave work. Because on plenty of Kevin Samuels episodes where the women would call in, and it would be women who came from those 2-parent households, and then they were wanting the exact opposite of how they were raised.
Right.
Well, that's because the mom won't complain to the husband most of the time. She'll complain to the children.
She complained to the kids.
She complains to the kids, so it distorts, what they going through for real.
But and here's the thing: what social media and YouTube and all what has done. See, 15 years ago or so, we didn't have people like Vivica Fox, Claudia Jordan, etc., coming out and be like, basically, I missed my window. So hopefully, more, women, they get up here and they're gonna tell on themselves. Hopefully, more women will come up and be like, you know what, I missed my window, because women, I'm gonna say, well, black women, it's a window of which they have the prime opportunity to get the man that they really want. Now, some outliers. They can be older, and still get that man, but the probability that happens is lessened. So, I just seen a lot of women who did come from those households. They wasn't trying to be what they were raised.
Do you think most men, if they had a power, would change though? If most men right now, if it was told you hit a wall and all of a sudden you just never can use your Johnson again at 30 years old, would they would they get out the game real quick and have sex with their wife, or they would still be knocking down everything as much as possible if they can get every woman? God got him.
Oh my God.
What y'all think, family? If you had the power to get all the women like the men that women can get the men, do you think you can keep them all down the way resources? That's what I'm. So how would they think? They gotta want to change, and it ain't even about them getting pound town. They're getting resources and power from men and get attention from men. So if they can use that beauty as resources, they're not gonna stop until they start being unattractive or lose their body. And they got to get them stretch marks, even though we like the stretch marks, but they got to get big and ugly before they change. And a lot of them don't.
Yeah, and to add to that point you just said, Ali, I'm gonna reverse it, because Ann is like that. She was big at first, and then she lost weight, and she gave that coochie away when she lost weight.
Can I answer the question?
She
I had
gave that
call.
coochie away to Bougie because he said she had a nice smile.
let me answer the question that Ali had asked. I have a metaphor for it. Would men basically cash in all their chips and get out the casino? Is what you're saying, right?
No, I didn't say get out the casino.
Like,
so,
if we had a time limit on.
If we had a time, let's say the cutoff date was 30, and you can do whatever you want to do. Do you think most men would get out by the time the game was done?
Men, we're cost benefit calculators. We literally use logic more than emotion. So we're going to see what's the cost versus the benefit. How much is going to cost me? What am I about to lose? What's the risk? That's how majority of men operate. So the metaphor is, see, women, they typically wait until they're down to their last chip in the casino and these last $2, and now they're trying to get out the casino. Versus us, smart. And look, I'm going up against what I just said today. I was trading and took a loss. Smart men gonna take their money and run and get up out the casino.
I think I don't. So if women were virtuous, I think they would get out. But that's why a lot of men who can get women don't get out until they probably done too. They'll have little memes that's funny with the guy who's ready for a relationship after he's turned into a skeleton. You seen that one?
Yeah, I seen. Yeah.
Like if you get women, it's going to take you a lot longer to get out the game. If you don't get women, you're going to want to get out the game faster. Just like the ugly women or women who big as hippos, they probably want to settle down faster than attractive women. But if you're intelligent, like you said, you want to get out faster. I was raised a certain way, so I wanted to be married early. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much women I was getting, I didn't want women for the wrong reasons. I wanted women for the right reasons. But what happened is I found out a lot of these women that would want to get wifed up was 304s.
Same.
So
and I was like, why am I going to get out for the game of women who still want attention, who still want to be outside, who still like the certain way? Even if you get them, they'll listen for a little bit, but they bait and switch and they still want to be outside. They never fully convert into a wife or a woman who want to be in a relationship. They never fully convert. They still want to get attention. They still want to dress like Samson said. They still want to go out. They still want to do the same thing their girlfriends are doing. So why I'm going to wife up a woman who's still maneuvering like a 304?
Yeah, the thing is that having two parents shit used to be a thing back in the days. That shit is over. For the past, I want to say 50 years.
Before you say something, sisters, can y'all acknowledge that if women want to be wives, like men are going to be husbands? So it would defeat that. If I'm a playboy, if I'm a womanizer, if most women are being reserved and being virtuous, like it'll kill all that because the man wants access to a woman. So even the biggest playboy, a womanizer, he couldn't be a womanizer if most women were virtuous. Like
When
he could,
I got
it
my
would change the
engagement
game.
ring, Ali, I changed immediately. As soon as that engagement ring went on my finger, it was like all that childish shit just was melting away. I was like, I'm gonna be a wife. I'm gonna be a wife. Like, I need to be doing this. I need to be doing that. I need to
But were
get rid
you doing it? But were you doing it before that? Like, why would he? Like,
Well,
did he
I
put?
was
Did
already
he go?
doing.
That's what I'm asking. Did he do that? And then you were like, okay, I'm gonna do what he said, or you were still acting up before the engagement ring?
Oh no. So
No,
I never acted up. Anytime I did anything that was where I got in trouble, I immediately didn't do that again. You know, I talk about the store cards. I did that after we were married. That was the last trouble I got into.
What did you do? The store cards? What is that?
So we bought a house, and you know, I never utilized my credit for anything. I didn't understand what credit was, but we bought a house. And you know, like when you buy a house, you know, all of a sudden I was getting all of these offers, like open up a Capital One card, open up a Victoria's Secret card, and every single mailer that came to the house, y'all, I had a card for. And I never thought I needed to tell him about it. I was just like, well, you know, he'll just know when we go to the mall and I pull out the card, it'll be okay. Everything was cool until I got laid off. And then he's just like, it's okay. You know, we don't have no bills. I can float everything. And I was just like, well, we don't got no bills, but I have these store cards. I'm going to hide them from him. I think I was probably 26 at the time. So we were married we bought the house. We were married for about a year and a half. And then I got laid off. And then I had all these past due bills coming to the house, y'all, and I was hiding them under the bed.
Oh no.
And I don't know if
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if, and y'all can tell me, like I got in trouble, I got cussed out, and I never did it again. Of course, he cleaned it all up for me, but I don't know if it was the fact that I lied, that I didn't tell him I opened the cards, or that I was hiding the stuff under the bed. It seemed like he was really upset about both, but what really drove him over the edge is that I was hiding something in the house.
What were you? So again, why were you? So you never used the card?
No, I did. I used the cards, but I worked at the mall too. That's another thing, Ali. I worked at the mall. So I used to get a lot of store discounts, you know? So
Okay, so you were, so hold on. I'm trying to see the intention. So you were working, but with these credit cards, you were buying the stuff that you wanted.
Yes, every time
you without using his money.
Without using his money, right? It
You
was
was
just
getting
a
into
card
debt.
in my name.
Mhm.
It was just in my name, and anytime
It
I
almost sounded like you had there was guilt there, and you didn't want to seem like you made these bad decisions to make him seem like you were unfit woman.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say it's a competition thing, but it's like you were making certain decisions that didn't show that you were capable of doing the things that you were doing.
yes,
And you were insecure. You didn't want to show that. You get what I'm saying?
No.
Like a
Yeah.
lot of times, you know what? Fatty used to say this all the time. If you want to really see what your woman does, as much as she be pushing back, give her the full leadership of the relationship and watch her fail. And will she admit that she failed? Will she go, yo, I ruined us, I ruined the kids, I ruined everything? Give it all to her. And it's either a woman who's going to acknowledge it or she going to hide it. So
Yeah,
maybe
I
you
was
weren't
hiding.
prepared to go, hey man, I made all these mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
He just
Yeah.
fixed a lot of my mistakes before I got married. I had like a Sprint bill on my credit. My driver's license had got suspended because I had never paid a ticket. I'm just
Oh my God. You was acting, no, Roses, you was acting.
No,
I
look,
was
bless
just
her heart.
Yeah.
Look,
I was acting very immature. I totally get it. But I went from my mom and dad's house to living with him. And there were things that I would just hide from my mom and dad. And I just
And I'm
thought,
telling you, it was you picked pride. It's like you didn't want him to see you make a mistake. Like you
Yes.
couldn't handle it. I'm telling you, picked your pride over the fact
did.
because he would help. You knew he would help you, but you
oh
was
my
hiding
God,
it. I'm gonna
I
fix it
should have
myself.
told him. I should have told him.
I
but
can do it
didn't.
all better by myself. I don't need this man to fix it. That's what it went to. I'm telling you.
No, I
That's
knew
exactly what. Because you would. Because look, You knew he would fix it. So why didn't you just show it to him?
But I knew.
Okay, tell me
I
that
would
before you
also
say
get
that. Oh,
the
no.
lecture. I would get the lecture about
Exactly.
why did I do it in the 1st place.
Exactly. So why not go through that?
Well,
At
now
that time, what made you not want to go through? What makes you not want to get the lecture?
shame.
It's
being-
so
Her frontal lobe was not
Hold on,
developed
Ricky.
yet.
When you're prideful, you don't want to feel the shame. But when you
Right.
become a righteous woman, an accountable woman, you want to feel the shame, and
Yeah.
it's what you gives you humanity. You know what I'm saying? Is the fact that you're able to like a righteous individual wants shame in their life. Like there's a video I had. I wish I put it on here, but it was a lady talking about how the people who become prideful become very narcissistic and selfish individuals. Where the person who could feel shame, they're really about righteousness and order. They want the accountability. If you don't feel no shame, and that's the dangerous thing, and the fact that you grew into it. The dangerous part about living with people who don't have no shame, that they're absolutely selfish individuals and opportunists. Everything is about them. They can do no wrong.
Yeah.
Well, you preach.
And if you
I don't
ask
have
them,
a store card. I'm 44 years old, and I haven't opened a store card since. Like, I have no store card. You know, the things that I buy that he, you know, like I might spend money, like my business card money. You know, I'll shop with people, but that's it.
Again, this is the people who teach it. I don't know if that's a man or the fact that I can experience shame means I hold myself accountable. If I do anything to disrespect the people on my panelists, if I do anything to hurt my woman, my children, and I make a decision, I should feel the shame of that decision. You're supposed to be shame needs to come back to society, and that's what. So shame culture now works for men to do what women want instead of men shaming women to do what they want, and that's why we have the society that we have. We can't fat shame. You can't 304 shame, and you can't. Hold on, you got the thought shame. You got the fat shame. What's the other shame I'm looking for, y'all?
It's any type of body shaming now.
Now there's one more shaming that I'm missing.
Cheating.
Financial.
No,
because when a woman cheats, it's okay.
Gay shame. You can't gay shame. You can't fat shame. And you can't hoe shame. And all that is detrimental to society.
Can I ask Mel the Roses? You said you apologized to your husband, right?
Yeah. I
Okay,
cried. I apologized. And
I feel like, and that's what I was gonna say was by you doing that. I mean, that tells everybody.
Yeah, because the majority of women not finna
like that's something
apologize.
like somebody that on the outside would think that's something. They would think that's something that's really small, and it's actually something that's really big to us. I know they say men and women are.
He told my dad, y'all.
But
He
why
told
did you?
my dad.
But
My
why
dad
did you?
was like, you
So
don't
watch
do
this.
that.
Why did you apologize?
Well, one outwardly because I never seen him that upset or disappointed. So it was just like, damn, I fucked up. So you know, as soon as you feel like, damn, you fucked up, the first thing out of your mouth better be, I'm sorry.
No, but what
Do
is
you know why he was upset?
Hold on, real quick, CEO. What's the core
my
reason
bad.
why you apologized?
The core reason.
The core reason.
I mean,
If
it
you
was
just
really
whatever comes to
bad.
your heart, whatever
It
comes
was
to your
really
heart.
bad, Ali. It was like 7 cards, and there were 7 past dues, and like I might have been able to talk myself out of 1 store card, but 6 more. I mean, I knew while I was doing it, it was wrong. I just thought that I would be able to stay ahead.
But outside of it being wrong, why did you apologize?
It hurt him.
Thank you for that answer. That's
I
you better
than most.
You passed the test. That's the one.
Because if the majority of women, they'll
That's
just flip it
the
and
one. It's because they
they'll
were
flip it
ashamed.
on him.
Most women apologize because they were ashamed, but it's because they were embarrassed of how it made them look. But the fact that you said you apologized because it hurt him. Oh shit!
Yeah.
I get mad if he ain't hurt. Then if he's upset, then he's hurt. Then and that's not good.
One thing I
think
noticed,
he was-
bro. I noticed this, Ali. Like if the girl really like you or love you, right? She gonna try to hide the worst part of her. That's one thing I noticed, right? Let's say if her credit's messed up, she don't want you to let you know that because she don't want you to look at her in a messed up way.
But
You see
this is the main thing that I'm gonna tell everybody, man or woman. If hurting you doesn't hurt them, they don't love you.
And I just wanted to touch
I
on.
was about to cry. Just
I was
now.
getting emotional thinking about. Listen, this kind of stuff really matters to us when a woman apologizes and she holds herself accountable. If it's usually for herself or it's usually for you. Like a lot of times when women want to come back into your life, it has nothing to do with you. It's for herself. She wants the safety net. If it was about you, it would have never separated. But when a woman is really saying she's sorry and she makes it about you instead of herself, everybody knows what I'm talking about on the panel, because most women don't apologize for you. They apologize for themselves.
Good one.
And I just wanted to touch on, like, he wasn't mad that you did it per se, but he was more so mad that you messed up his calculations. He thought he had it covered, and then he didn't instantly. You know what I'm saying?
So my
So
dad told me, he was like, you don't ever, wreck your. I forget how my dad always speaks.
It was about you. It was about you, though. It's about the fact that you could trust him with being vulnerable. Like you weren't vulnerable with him. The biggest, so when we love you, what we have to see in you loving us is seeing that you're vulnerable. You need us. You appreciate us. Like I needed you in my worst time. I didn't try to fix it myself to say I didn't need you. To be like, ain't nobody asked you for that. Like that energy that a lot of women got. Like men to do stuff for women. Like nobody asked you for that. You ain't have to do that. Stuff like that. Versus when you were going that situation, you expressed that you needed him and you were vulnerable. So a lot of women struggle with being vulnerable. The worst thing a woman can ask for now, in the weirdest way, genuine way, is asking for help. Like she'll expect you to. That's why a lot of women won't mind readers. She don't want to take the time and say, babe, I need you. I need your help. She wants you to mind read it so that you already know what to do. And that's supposed to be a real man instead of saying, I need you.
There's a lot of women that will say, you the man, you should just know. You should
figure it out.
No, you the man, right? You should know. So that puts us in a difficult position already, especially if our goal is to plan around us being together and our lives together, right? So if I already got in my plan, my budget, your budget, I know you want to go on this trip, I know you want to go out, I already did the numbers, I know you want to do this in July, I know you want to hit this in June, I know you want to do all of that. So if you got this situation going on where it's unpaid cards or payments or credit score or something like that, and that throws everything off, now, like you said, it's going to be disappointment because why you ain't tell me, because I could have got in front of it, right? Yep. And then also it's like, so what, you didn't trust me? I done told you my deepest, darkest secrets, but you can't tell me that. A closed mouth don't get fed, right? So if you don't tell me, I can't help you, right? Mm-hmm. And then what that does is that affects my plans going forward, right? Because my plan is always going to have you in mind, right? I can't ask you for something that I don't think you can give, but I only know the answer to that if me and you are communicating. If me and you are effectively communicating, I already know you ain't got that. You get paid on the thing, you got to pay the bill on it, and the kid needed, and then you got to pay for the. I seen you do that over there. I know you ain't got. I'm not gonna say nothing, but I see it, right? So I'm not gonna ask you for that. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna handle what I know we can do together. But if something like this come out of left field, it's a variable that I didn't factor in, and it's because you ain't tell me. Now I'm pissed. Then you gonna try to hide it. So now it's like, come on, I gotta be able to trust you, right?
And from other even more serious decisions, the man can question himself, am I above your pay grade? And to keep from being vulnerable, you would put our family in danger as well too. So there's a lot of times where women know they're not parenting correctly, they're not living correctly, they're not doing right by the household, they're not taking care of it. And instead of asking the man or telling the man that they need them and expressing what they need from them, even if it's just to teach them on what to do, they'll put the family and household in danger, including their kids, by not making sure their kids not prepared. And because of pride, they'll emasculate the boys, they'll sexualize the girls, and they'll make it seem like they don't need the father to do what he needs to do, and they won't give him the credit for being a good father. They want to be the mommy and the daddy. And when it all fails, it was Boogie fault. It was Blanco fault. It was CEO fault. It was Leo fault. It was Samson fault. Yeah, every single time.
That's happened too with the kid, getting involved between him and my son. I haven't done that since my son was about 4. When I feel myself wanting to do that, I'll go and I'll go walk the dog, or I'll just.
But what was the feeling? Let me ask you this. I don't get this. I'll throw my window out, my chair out the window. Why do you want responsibility over something you will not really take credit for unless it does good? Like if it fails, you'll blame him. Why do you just not want to rest? Why do you just want to rest and relax? I don't get women like if we were men and you say y'all going to work,
backwards human being.
And you look, you go to work and I just got to prepare the food. You gonna come home and screw me too, but you gonna take care of all the bills. I ain't got to worry about none of this stuff. The man ain't got to worry about none of this anymore. We rest in our soft man era. Like, oh man, like that's fine. You got to take care of all the big decisions. Why do women want to take on all these burdens and they stressed out about it and complain about it? And that's the problem. They want to do everything and nothing at the same time. They want a mother, don't want a mother. They want to work, don't want to work. They want to be a woman, don't want to be a woman. They stressing themselves out instead of sitting themselves in that throne on the chair, play your position and be comfortable with it. Why can y'all tell me, Leosha and Smith? Oh, before I want the ladies to answer this real quick, Boogie. Why can't women just be comfortable being that princess? Just sit back and relax. You ain't got to worry about nothing but just being taken care of. Why can't women just do that? And again, I want to answer it because of what we just discussed. Why can't a woman just sit back and relax? Can y'all answer that for me, Leosha and Smother Road?
Yes. I feel as if women, social media, they feel like they need to do so much. They see these other women doing this thing with their husband, with their person. So now they want to do so much. Hey, babe, even though I know your routine, because men are really routine, especially if you know your person. Hey, babe, I know your routine, but can you like step out of this routine for me? I've seen something on here. Women, we always want more. Like we're not satisfied with what we have, even if it's a princess treatment. Like if you're at home and you're not, you're taking care of the house and the man is taking care of you, it's just like sit your ass down. But women, they want more.
That's the one. They want you to finance their lifestyle instead of never having to worry about nothing again but loving you. All you got to worry about is loving me and taking care of me. All you got to do is worry about loving me and taking care of me. Oh, boss. But you want your lifestyle finance. How about you, Smother Roses? Why you think a lot of women?
I prefer Janae's comment. She says, always trying to prove themselves. Yeah. Like sometimes
To be what? A man?
Well, when it came to not to be a man, but when it was like when we were having issues with me like interjecting with the kid when he would go to discipline the kid. It was like, I guess it was kind of like him whooping the kid or not whooping the kid or disciplining the kid was kind of like an affront to my mothering. Like I took it like, that I wasn't being a good enough mom to where my kid isn't acting where his dad doesn't have to do this. I didn't understand that like a little boy is going to try his mother no matter how much mothering she does on the boy, on her son. So for a minute, it was just like, I was like, well, I'm a good mom. If you would just chill out, then, he'll be good. But my dad had to set me straight on that too, a little bit.
But so if you didn't get the parent, you feel like you were inadequate?
Kind of, yes. Or like if you were like, you're on punishment, to our son.
But I'm sure you already. But think about what you're saying. He already is allowing you to do everything else. It seemed like when it comes time to discipline, you're already parenting. He wouldn't pick you. You're already implementing what he's asking you to do. You're already parenting and maintaining. If he goes beyond those boundaries, I'm gonna tell your daddy. Like and not only that,
I do that now.
If he gets older and goes, what you just say? And you putting your hands on him and you being a certain way with him, then you put yourself in a position for him to react to you.
Right.
That's why women aren't supposed to be disciplinaries. They're not. All you're supposed to do is tell him what he's supposed to do.
And I wasn't disciplining.
And I'm calling it. You get what I'm saying? And you shouldn't have. Think about this. If a man
I was trying to nurture
Roses, let me ask you
this.
If a man is doing something towards you, what are you about to do?
If a man is doing
another man,
go get my husband.
That's why we don't understand it. You're not gonna if your children are doing something that's detrimental to you or disrespectful to you, You ain't even got to flex. Like I would, if I knew I had somebody I could call every single time when something happened, I'm not about to move. I just like that dude pulling up. That wasn't no even threat. Like I'm not even worried about that. But if you already have somebody that can act on it, why do you want to act on it? And I think it's deeper than that. I think it comes, and not saying that's why you did it, but it comes almost like to an insecurity or envious thing to like, oh, they're listening because their father told them and not because I told them.
Well, it wasn't that. It was, I was trying to do this like soft parenting thing.
Mhm.
And that was what I thought was going to be like how we did our family. And like my husband like was like, that ain't going over here. Like we don't have a daughter. We have a son.
Son that
There's
you
no
would want to
soft
be with, a
parenting.
son that you would want to be with. You want to raise the son that you would want to be with.
Right. And so he just like put his foot down on that. Again, I had to go talk to my mom and dad, and my dad was just like, no, like it doesn't work this way. You don't have a daughter. There is no such thing as soft parenting, Raquel. And I was just like, okay, did it bother me for a long time? It bothered me.
Right.
And now I'm so glad that he told me no, because I don't worry
but-
about the things that my other friends worry about where their fathers aren't in their sons' lives. My
But
son
what
is
did
very
he-
respectful.
But so this is the thing. Men never get in the way of women being women. We never
No.
get in the way of the role you play. But for some reason, women get in the way of men being men all the time. They try to stop them from being men. And when all hell breaks loose,
Where's
where
the
the
man?
man? Where the good man at? Where they at? You didn't.
No,
you
I
don't,
agree
you
with
didn't
you,
want one.
Ali. I agree. I just
Like we begging, like smell the roses. Most of these brothers are begging women to be women.
right.
You know, while women
Yeah, but Ali,
women are
they-
trying to stop men from being men, but will support gay men and trans men.
Yeah, I was
Damn.
totally
Ali, they're being
trying to
told
stop
that
him from
trans women.
disciplining the kid.
Go
Sorry.
ahead, my brother.
Since
Hey, CEO, go.
Let me go after him.
You go, and it well, CEO was gonna go.
No, let him go, and then
I'll
I'll.
go third.
Go Boogie, uncomfortable, and then CEO.
No, Ali, I think the main issue we are overlooking is the fact that everything you're saying, it has been programmed since the feminist movement. Now, no offense to Miss Smell the Roses, but you cannot tell me when you're growing up at any one point in school, your friends, you didn't get the, I call it the virus of I want to be independent even if I'm in a relationship. You
I
feel like
did.
your
I did.
independence is being exactly. So at some point you're gonna get that kind of independence is gonna come out. Even if you mean well, you may not catch on it. It may be subconscious, but it's gonna come out. It's no different from if a man has been programmed to be a Mr. Nice Guy from the movies, from his single mama, from watching every man try to be nice. For example, we were taught as men growing up, if she says no, keep trying. So even if later I realize that, you know what, if she says no, I shouldn't keep trying. But if I've been programmed to buy flowers on the first date, to be nice, to let a woman walk all over me, it's going to be very hard to fight that. So I think
but you should try that.
what Ali was asking, I
shouldn't
think
keep
Ali was
trying.
asking why do you want to be on top of your man? I think that's the whole thing. We have all been programmed to do the opposite of what we should be doing.
I was totally being programmed. I was reading silly books. Like when you get pregnant, you get these little books of what to expect while expecting, and then you just keep reading these dumbass books written by women that tell you about soft parenting
Take
and
self-help book and don't be
yeah, and it just maybe that works when you're single. You can do that if you're single and you're not living with a man, but you cannot do that and live with a strong man. Like the man is just not going to get down with those books. And Bougie, like I've said it before, like those Harper Bazaar, Cosmopolitan, Teen Vogue magazine, they have these little like surveys that when you're flipping through the magazine, they have these surveys for us young ladies to like start filling out at a very young age, right? It's kind of like that MASH game we used to play. Leosha, I don't know if you played
Yeah,
it
I
because
did.
you said you, like, do you want to live in a mansion? Do you want to live in an apartment or a shack? You know, like they start kind of like giving you these questionnaires so that it kind of like leads you into that feminist lane. And even though I was at home and when I forget who mentioned it earlier when they were saying they resent their mother's roles, they didn't want to be what their mothers were when they were growing up. It's because they were idolizing what they were reading in those magazines, and they were looking at things like Sex in the City, thinking this could be my life and I don't need a man. I can have all of these luxuries and all of these things without any of the responsibility of having to listen and be under a man's instruction.
Very,
So
very good. Very good. That right there, that cosmopolitan, that right there, you giving that side, because I doubt any man on this panel read Cosmo. You're giving us an insight to the little bitty footsteps that was propagating women in the adolescent years. That's very interesting you said that. And what Ali had said, what is it about women that always want more, more, more? I want to I'm pretty sure y'all done heard this jingle, but I want to let this play.
I can do better. I can do
You do
anything
anything
better than
better
you.
than you.
Yes, I can.
So this
It's like we
this
always
look
gotta
like
one
this
up
was
y'all.
yeah this was like done. This looked like the 50s right here. So where it was like, you know, who's the better parent, or I can parent better, or I can the finances. I'm not gonna tell them about this. I'm not gonna tell them that I messed up. You know, I'm not attacking you at all, but this is what goes on because I went through that my first marriage. I remember one time the income tax that came back, right? We had got like 7,500, right? She had went to the casino in Oklahoma, came back with just 1,500. But here's the thing. She blamed me. Now, I let her carry the kids, and she still blamed me because it was basically like I didn't tell her. She gaslit me some type of way, but the bottom line, it was my fault, even though the money never touched my hand. She had literally left from work to go to the casino and then came back. You know, it was hell. But
it
that
was me with the store cards. She
right,
she thought she was going to be able to get ahead to turn her 7K into 14K.
right,
And it never
exactly.
came. It never
So
yeah.
I'm listening to you. I'm
So
listening to you, and I'm like, wow, it gave me a lot of insight to maybe what she was going through in her head. It was undoubtedly wrong, but she didn't handle
It
it.
was your
And
fault, nigga. It was your fault.
the majority, take it away from me, the majority of women aren't gonna say it was her fault like Smell the Roses did. They're not gonna say, dang, I really hurt him, so let me show true empathy and apologize and do what I gotta do to get back in his good graces. The majority of women are gonna gaslight. It's your fault, you the man, figure it out. And then ultimately things started to diminish and go downhill, not just in, you know, my relationship, but this is what happens a lot. But if what you said in Cosmo, if you could bring more of that to light, like what you, because I had no idea. Only magazine I looked at.
I should buy one and
Yeah,
go over it on my
you
channel.
should, because
I think I'll do that.
because that's a lot of the propaganda that us as men don't see. We wonder how have women gotten so materialistic to the point
Because they
where
had a subscription that came to their front door
right,
once a month,
right,
and it was teaching us
Right.
fashion and teaching us feminism at the
trips,
same time.
And that's
trips
what
and
it is.
whatnot.
And that's
Real
what
quick,
that's all about, bro.
I'm finna land
And
real
God
quick.
ain't pleased.
I'm finna land to where our grandfathers would not qualify if our grandmothers were under that same notion. We wouldn't even be here if they had those outrageous you know, standards that the majority of us, you know, not gonna reach. So the only magazine that I looked at was Jet magazine, and I went right to the Jet Beauty of the Week. That's the only thing I knew about those magazines. But if you could, because here's these conversations we're making progress, but this is where the real progress is gonna come. Women like Smell the Roses bring those things. Hey, did you watch Sex in the City? Did you read Cosmo? You gonna have to do what Ali doing and showing the women hey, this is why we got these mindsets that are wrong and leading us astray. I was a part of it too. You share your story, your testimony, and be like, look, these women right here, where is Sarah Jessica Parker? Did she get did Claudia Jordan get her Mr. Big? You know, because
No,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
she
saying?
straight.
So
She was Miss Rhode Island 2 times, and she
right,
didn't even know Mr. Big.
right.
Yeah,
And it's so many beautiful women that are alone because they was, you know, waiting for the bigger nigga, as Kevin Samuels would say. But they basically priced themselves out the game, aged themselves out the game, and their standards were too high to really lasso anything that was really realistic. And the man that was best
But
suited for
that's
them.
why I'm saying. But we gotta kill them talk. They don't like They don't like men. Like we
No, I'm
gotta kill the
saying
talk.
roses
No,
do
no,
it.
no. But I'm saying we gotta get to a point where we just admit they don't like. Like they'll say we don't like women. We love women. We actually want to be with women. We tell them women what we need to get their cooperation and for them to submit to us because they say we're not good leaders. But you never give the leadership to no men, and you actually don't like or love a man because you would give them the cooperation. A lot of women don't like or value men. They don't. They'll you know what? Most of any responsibility to love something else, a lot of women don't. Even they'll cage their animals up, they'll cage their kids up. The co-workers, they really don't get along. They don't like each other. A lot of women don't like each other. So they really don't like nobody. Forget men. They don't like women, they don't like kids. And the worst part is a lot of them don't like themselves. So until they discover that part of how to love somebody else and the actual value of a human being and their responsibility to somebody else, it's irrelevant. Because we just keep talking, we bringing up these talking points in 2026, gotta die. The part where, hey man, if you ain't got her, establish yourself, get money, then you get the pick of the litter. The pick of what kind of litter? The women that want you for money, the women that want you for resources, the women that want you for what you have, don't care about what you are. Right now, it's completely over until women want to actually love somebody else outside themselves and actually want to be with somebody else, man. It's done. The game is over.
Yeah.
The game is over because when they're righteous, we're already righteous by it's in our blood. I'm going to keep giving them the benefit of doubt that they've been brainwashed and then they're supposed to be the most loving ones, the most moral ones. I'm going to give them the benefit of doubt. But until they prove that, they 304s right now, and men are still being the loving men. Like if we didn't care, they wouldn't have this position to play stupid.
Yeah,
Right.
and here's the thing: even if Miss Smell the Roses tries to talk to the women, two things are going to happen. They're either going to call
Or
her
her name.
or they're going to try to take the husband away from her. Simple. I mean,
The
if your
thing
husband is so good,
Tierney has
give me
called me a pick me, a mammy, all of those horrible things.
mammy?
Yeah,
Oh my God. That's a bald-headed mama in black community. We don't play that.
I know. I would never say that, but yeah, they don't. The reason why my channel is the way that it is, and I didn't go like spin off and talk about those topics, is because they will crucify me. Like literally nail me to the cross. Like they do not want me to talk about this kind of stuff. Hey,
But the thing is, it's all about money. It's all about money. That's why this is going on the way it's going on, because I can make money out of 2 homes instead of making money 1 home. And it's easier to manipulate women, right? That's why everything is marketed towards your way. You see what I'm saying? When a woman coming to buy I got my own business, right? When a woman call me, hey, I love it. Because I know I'm gonna get a sale. I love it. I'm a tricky. But if a nigga call me, oh my fucking God, I gotta do monkey flips. I gotta talk to this nigga 3, 4, 5 different times. He gonna ask me 75 questions. Because for the most part, men are more business minded than women. Y'all buy because of all I have to do is put a goddamn an iPad into the car and make it look like a screen, and you're gonna buy the thing. That's all I have to do. That's all I have to do, right? And now everything is marketed towards your way. So now you think that you are some sort of boss, right? Even though like most of y'all don't create absolutely nothing, right? Most of y'all produce at a 30-something% clip, but you also for every dollar that is spent in this country, 76 cents come from a woman. So it's an incentive to keep your ass alone, right? For you to pay your own rent. Have you ever been? I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody in here have been into the home of a single woman. They got so much shit in their fucking house, bro. Bro, they got.
Yeah.
You go to a single man house, his shit is simple. When my mama and my auntie came to see me when I bought my crib, they thought I was living in a crack house. Yo, I only had couches and TV. That's it, and a little nightstand. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. You go to a single woman crib, they got 7 different lotions, 75 different perfume, right? However, you still going to have all those things with a man. But however, when you with a man, you're not incentivized to get dressed. You're not incentivized to get your hair done once every 2 weeks. You probably get it done once every 2 months because you got a guy already anyway. He's gonna like you whether your hair is nappy or not. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it is, right? When you are alone, guess where you're gonna go? Brunch all the time. And if you look good, you want to be outside all the time, and that's what I remember telling Ali like a few weeks ago. I believe that women like to be hoes, right? I think they like to be hoes because they like the rush to jumping from nigga to nigga, right? Ali gonna take her out somewhere. Ray gonna take her out somewhere. I'm gonna take her out somewhere. You see what I'm saying? My man gonna take her out somewhere. That's like 6 niggas in a 2-year span, right? She got crap by most likely 5 of them. And guess what? That becomes an addiction to her. Because for the most part, she knows at the end of the day, it's gonna be a nigga wanna wipe her up later on anyway.
Let me add to that real quick. I think it was Ali who asked, "Can a woman stop being a whore?" Did you say that earlier?
No, they all hoes, bro.
Uncle Ricky answered it.
Well, I think you said that they can change, but the thing is, the more
I didn't say that.
Oh,
I didn't say that.
I was asking.
I'm not the one who believes in the fact that they can change. I believe a lot of women hide under the guise of being something that they're not. And what Uncle Ricky keeps trying to profess is that most women are hoes. Either they're gonna be
All
a wife
of them.
that's a hoe, or they just gonna be a hoe that's
Good
outside.
ones, listen to what I'm saying. Good ones, bad ones, shy ones. They all hoes. That's what y'all don't get, and we all tricks. That's what y'all don't get, right? I don't listen. Shout out, yo, Shot Town. What's good, girl? Oh shit! Listen to what I'm saying. And this ain't no.
Real quick, before you get to talking, Uncle Rick, the guy that I'm talking to told me about you. He listens to you, so I know about you. But continue.
But let me break this down to y'all. It's not no insult. It's just what it is, right? A good woman. Listen to what I'm saying. And every man know what a lady is, right? Every man know what a lady. The lady the woman that when she walk in the room, dudes start acting different. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to that lady like that. You know what I'm saying? Men that jump up and then think because she's a lady, right? She's a whore too, right? She's a whore. Because for me to be with her long term, I have to do something for her besides give her dick. Every man knows if he's dealing with a woman long, he has to bring something to the table. I got to be able to pay bills. I got to maybe take on your kids. Not taking y'all see how that shit going now, right? Take on your kids that's not mine. Provide something for you. You're a whore. We just want you to be. I want you to be my hoe though. That's it.
I agree.
I want you to be my hoe. You my hoe. I'm gonna be your trick. You need this shit taken care of. I'm gonna take care of it. But your pussy is mine while you with me. Your pussy is mine. Hold on. And hopefully, right? You have some other attributes that's come with you that's worth me keeping you. You're a good cook. You're nurturing. You actually like men, right? You know how to raise children. It's your job to convince me to stay. It's not my job to convince me to stay with you. Every man that talked to Leosha, Smella Roses, or any other lady, when he first meets you, there's one thing on his mind. I'm trying to hit that pussy. That's it. Everything else comes after that.
Agreed.
Ask most of these men. Ask most men that married. When they met their wife, she was the differentiating factor out of all the hoes he was fucking with. That's it. That's it. She was the one that made, man, you know what? Maybe it's a woman out here that'll take care of me. So I'll leave these hoes alone.
You talked about that before you came out. Talked about
Y'all hoes and we tricks and we don't say we profess it. We proud, man. Hey, I take care of my girl. I just bought last year I bought my girl a brand new car for her birthday. I got a house because of my wife. I don't need no house. I can have a 1-bedroom apartment. Me and my girl with my computer. We don't need we do that shit for y'all. And the thing is, and this why I gotta shout out Mr. Let Go, even though I hate that nigga.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Right? But y'all like children. Y'all like children.
Me too. I don't like them.
Right? We build the world for y'all, and because the world is built for y'all, y'all don't appreciate it because it's always there.
It's crazy.
It's always there. So y'all, that's why y'all, not it ain't never us, right? Poppy, we impeccable on the panel, right?
I ain't
we
no
the
trick.
ones,
I'm
we
him.
Right. We the ones who have no flaws. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah.
But like I said, we built the world for y'all, and y'all, that's where y'all come. Leosha from the Shy. Shout out to Shy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Most women be like, you supposed to do that. Right?
Keep going.
You supposed to do that. You a man. You supposed to provide for me. You supposed, but it's like I told you, as a man, that's what we supposed to do. But the truth is, I'm doing it for your stinking ass. Right? Yeah. You supposed to appreciate it. Me showing you appreciation for you letting me fucking, for you being loyal to me, is me taking care of you. Or am I off?
No. Nope.
Right? Y'all ladies, y'all out of pocket. I hate to tell you, I don't hate to tell you. I love telling people I told you so, right? But y'all out of pocket. Oh my God. Y'all is out of pocket. Every man know up here that there's some traditional shit he has to provide, but y'all want to be new with the traditional shit. No, if we gonna be new, all of us, let's be new. Right?
We need.
And one more thing. I got you. I ramble uncomfortable. My bad, bro. Right?
You good?
You got untouchable empire, baby.
Hey, Ali, my shit is circular because it's true. Right? It's not. Look, man. That money talk bullshit run a marathon. Don't let these hoes talk. Don't let these women fool you, right? This girl last night on Fatty's show, she just thought she was gonna come up. That's the only thing that made her. She thought that dude had dough, and she thought she was gonna pussy him into some shit. That's all it was. Then he hit that pussy, and you playing like you don't know he ain't got no more other hoes.
She knew that already.
He fucking with you. He got a girl, and he fucking with you. It's common sense. If I meet a girl, listen to what I'm saying, right? Back in my day when I wasn't shit, right?
Oh my God.
Most women, right? Most dudes, I'm gonna speak for me. I ain't gonna say it, but when chicks wanted to fuck with me, I never approached them. They came and offered me pussy, right? Ooh, I know you got a girl. I want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? We can fuck. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't gonna get past us, type shit, right? Right? So for me to even think this woman was legit, I'd be a goddamn fool. She's just not fucking me. She fucking somebody else too. That's just common sense. But then you want to get up here and play innocent like you ain't know what the fuck was going on. I keep trying to tell y'all, all y'all grown, bro. All y'all niggas know. Every single one. Whenever I hear somebody say, I don't know, shut your lying ass up. Every single person know exactly what they dealing with. If she's a hoe, if she was a hoe before before you met her, she gonna be a hoe with you. If he was getting pussy, if he was getting pussy like that before you met him, he gonna get pussy like that when you with him.
Oh, Lord God.
You fuck with him.
Yeah,
you trying to give him some pussy.
Right.
So you think just because y'all together, the pussy just gonna stop coming, huh? Then what ladies say? Well, he should, right?
I don't even. I don't even.
It's time for some super chats.
Classy young man with a $2 super chat. Uncle Ricky is going crazy. Classy young man with a $2 super chat. They're celibate, all right. They sold too much. Just joking. My sister Zyrax with the $3 sticker. Much love to you. Much love to classy young man. My brother Red Pill with the $5 super chat. Good products don't collect dust. If a woman attractive and wants to be married and not married or engaged by 30, she probably nuttier than a squirrel. Hope it didn't go over your head. My brother Red Pill came back with a $5 super chat. Hold on, I meant to hit the button, man.
Thank you for the $5, homie. For real. You know what that means? It's our time to shine. Let's light it up.
And then my brother, again, Red Pill with the $5 super chat. Ask a risk mitigation. As a risk mitigation, I advise my 3 sons to not date girls who don't have married parents. It's not an absolute solution, but a good rule of thumb. That's going to be hard to take.
Good job, my brother.
Good luck. May the force be with you. My brother Red Pill with the $5 super chat. Don't date women without good present fathers because you don't want to be the first man to put her under male authority. She's gonna be a good headache. That could be possible, my brother.
Thank you for the $5. We were all born to be untouchable.
Whose baby is
My
that?
brother King Porter. That's my baby. No, I'm joking. My brother with King Porter with a $2 super chat. There's a video about the Cosmo Mag agenda. Interesting. King Porter again with the $2 super chat. Why they do that? Why they do it? Genesis 3:16. And then my sister Jean, hold on. Janista Coleman, I think, with a $2 super chat. Poppy Blanco TV and panel. Happy holidays to you. Much love to you. I'm gonna try to go do a show today, do a show tomorrow, and do a show Wednesday. My brother Cool Cab with the $2 super chat. Unc cooking. Y'all. And then my brother, hold up. My brother came back with my son again with the $10 super chat. Smell the Roses has restored my faith in marriage. And that's why I told y'all, like Uncle Rick said, that we won blowjob from the plantation because we can't wait to trick. Just like a woman can't wait to be a hoe. At least be a hoe to a man that loves you and a man that marries you. Pick one of those instead of being a hoe that's for the streets. So we need 70 more in the Cash App and just 14 more memberships. Go ahead, my brother. I think Truth, that was you about to start cooking.
CEO.
No, I was going to say
again. Don't forget to hit the Cash
Like
App.
the video, hit subscribe, and show love to Ali at $Ilkan.
A side chick. Okay, go ahead, man.
Only thing I was gonna say, everything that Uncle Rick said, 1000% true. I agree with. Only thing I was gonna say, it was a short caveat. The majority of women today are hoes that's outside, and the longer that they outside, they're not domesticated. They're not house hoes, if you so to speak. And the more men that women take on, the more they take. It's like they have to, now that it becomes sensational and they have to get more and more and more. Just like to what somebody said, why do women always want more? Once, what did Jay-Z say? Once a good girl gone, she's gone forever. And it's like once she takes on 1, 2, 3, 4, and then she's on a roll. She's on a roll, and she has to, she's the Rolling Stone now in the streets.
Women can't stand. They can't stand going backwards. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's because
It's
they're
like death.
chasing a high, though.
That's
They
why when they
chasing
get
a
older,
high.
they always want more. When a woman gets older, she's like, I can't go with everything that I can't go with the meaner things, the minor things I was getting when I was 20. Now that I'm 40, hey, you gotta have the house, the car, the job, the trips. You gotta have everything because, like you said, they don't want to go backwards. That's a good.
All right, which and my opinion as a grown man is reasonable, right? At 40, a man should have a place to stay, right? He should have a vehicle. I understand, ladies, y'all don't want to get stuck with no bum. Well, don't be no bum, right? It's like I don't understand it. Why you think you get better than your baby daddy, and your baby daddy left you with his kid? Make it make sense, right?
Oh my God!
How much improvement did you do since that time? Really? That didn't involve injections or going under the knife. right? It's cool. I keep trying to tell y'all. I tell fellas, look, it's just part of the cost of dealing with a woman. You can have a good girl. I know good. My wife, I can see she's a good woman, right? I had to go through it with her, right? Because baseline, they all the same, right? The same way a woman can sit up here and say, all men think about is pussy. Well, yeah, right? It's baseline. It's baseline. And baseline for most young ladies is gimme. Right? So being a man is understanding you got to bring something to the table, not just so I could prove to you so, but that if this go bad, you ain't kicking me out of your shit. I'm kicking you out of my shit. Right? Don't come break the windows on my car. That's my car. You didn't sign for shit. I'm a grown ass man. Right? That's where men fuck up. It is her job to help you build yourself. It is not her job to build you. Be a man at all times, right? And like I told you, I be right now in my life just so I know who to point the finger at. Like I keep telling you, I'll point like this. This is all you, nigga. I'm doing my job. What the fuck are you doing? You the one fucking up. Right? And what people don't understand, the reason why a lot of y'all go through the same shit with the same person, because you know you wasn't 100, right? You put that doubt in your head because you wasn't on your shit, right? Being who you supposed to be, the man or woman you were supposed to be. So when he do you dirty, right? You like, oh, you know what? I wasn't being for real anyway. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should. Right? When I'm right, right and correct is two totally different things. I keep trying to tell y'all. Right? You gonna tell me if I should move correctly or not by how she act. And like I told you, as young men, you should be testing her. Because all of y'all nice until I tell you no too many times. All of y'all. The only way you know if a woman is really with you is if you send her through some shit. Because any chick gonna sit there with you unless she's a super duper whore, right? And that'd be your mistake from the beginning, right? But all girls will mess with you as long as the situation is good. I should say this, as long as the situation benefits them.
Kind of like Deontay Wilder.
Huh?
Like Deontay Wilder. He started losing. Young girl was out.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, she left him?
Yeah.
She left him.
It's like Ali said. It's like Ali been saying to y'all. All it takes is for her to change her mind.
Yeah.
Hold on, give us some more context. He had put her and her son, not his, in his will, and she still left.
And the kid said, "You ain't my daddy." He put them both in them. You ain't my daddy, and she still left.
But what else is new?
Uncle Rick said one thing about what a man should do, but the main thing is y'all don't got no responsibility. And again, not the woman on the panel, but most women don't know what a real woman is, don't want to be a real woman, and they don't play their position to a man. They don't have no responsibility. We always have a permanent responsibility. Women got no responsibilities, but to take care of themselves.
What is the woman's responsibility in this thing? I asked this question 2 years ago.
Only to herself and what she feels.
So again, if that's the contract, right? If that's the understanding, men shouldn't get married. Why y'all out here talking about y'all want to get married when y'all not wives? Finding a wife is like looking for
Nemo.
It's like looking for pepper and cat shit with a knit needle.
God dang.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna use that.
And the truth is, I've been telling y'all for the last, how long I've been on it? 4 years now, Ali? 4 years. This shit is over with. If you got somebody that really rock with you, sit your ass down and get to work. The world is changing.
It is.
So fast.
The world is changing, and most people don't want to acknowledge that, right? We're about to move into a whole different financial and social system. You don't y'all see what the government is doing? It don't matter if you voted for Trump or her. You have to position yourself and your family for whatever comes.
Yeah.
Right? Don't y'all see the government? The United States is government basically telling y'all, hey, this social shit about to go. This shit about to get the fuck up out of here. This social welfare state is about to get the fuck up out of here. It's gone. Food stamps, aid, they just waiting for the right moment to phase that shit out. You gonna need a man. And we never say we don't need y'all.
No.
Right?
Somebody got to carry them babies.
A part of me is wondering, because these years are coming up faster and faster.
That's true.
A part of me is like ready and wondering what it's going to look like in 2030 when they say the numbers of single women and the numbers of how the poverty level of single women are going to take into effect, because I love history and I love numbers. And what you're saying, Uncle Rick, the government is positioned to be like Hunger Games. They're about to make people, the upper class and the lower class, put so much distance between it. And then when you don't have family to have like two incomes, it's just the gap's just gonna keep getting wider.
But it's not, but the whole thing, listen to what I'm saying, Uncle. It's not even about the income, right? It's about the expectation.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I did a show, right? Basically doing a rough draft for how much it costs to date a woman, right? But then when you flip it on the flip side, a woman is nominal, you know what I'm saying, to deal with a man. But it's not even that you can't make $65,000 work. It's not that you can't make $75,000 work. It's just the expectation of your woman is to have more.
Yeah.
Right.
Right? You have to live a certain standard for her to be in her feminine, right? For her, that's what I'm saying. All they got is excuses. I eliminate the excuses for my wife. I'm gonna give you everything you need to see how you act for real. So if I'm doing everything I need to, I just finished. Y'all see me sweating and shit. I'm out here shoveling snow. You see what I'm saying? So my wife can pull up in the driveway and don't have to walk, get her shoes wet, fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Right? If I give you everything you need, I don't give a fuck about what you want.
Yeah.
What do you need? Right? If I'm giving you everything you need, why do you want more? That means you greedy. Get the fuck away from me then.
Yo.
Oh no, you right. That's the society and the world we live in. Us as Americans, we overspend. We got a lot of things that are not needed, just a lot of wants. So is really capitalism and feminism put together.
You go to
is it we or is it women? Like Uncle Ricky already told you. Like I keep with the we no more. Is it us? We overspending, or is it we spending for the women and the women?
Oh, not us, because we can be like the gentleman said. Like I had said earlier, all men typically need is a couch and a TV, and we good. It's the women that want the drapes and the all the extra stuff that is really not needed, but they want it, and it causes us to basically overspend and basically turn into tricks.
Yeah, but the thing is, all that shit sounds good, and this is how I know nothing's gonna change, right? For the past 2+ years, I have kind of like teaching myself about the stock market, right, and how the financial shit works. Guess what's happening now? The gap between a man makes more money than a woman, right? In every race, right? But guess what? That gap is getting closer now. That now, literally, in the next 5 to 7 years, is going to be dead even. What's that gonna do for the psyche of women? Nigga, I don't need you, nigga. I'm the new high value nigga now. What's up? Come fuck me and go home. You know what I mean? That's exactly how this bitch should be giving it up right now, right? So now, the more money they're gonna start making, the more they ain't gonna need you. They're gonna need men to certain capacity, right? Like the police, that's usually men. Military, that's usually men. Firemen, that's usually men. Whoever they work for, that's usually men, right? However, now that they kind of catching up to the game, what the system is doing is paying them more. You see what I'm saying? They get into high places now.
They doing. See, the government, they know exactly the psyche of what money does to the psyche of a woman.
Yeah.
But the thing that women don't realize until it's too late, like Claudia Jordan, they think that money qualifies them for the top-notch dude that has money like them. But men who have money, we're not looking for a woman with money because we already have it. And
you did it again. We got to. She don't want him either, fam. We gotta get rid of that. For real, she don't want him either. It just she wants to deal with him because other women want to deal with him. She don't like him. They don't listen. Usher can't keep his woman. Chris Brown can't keep his woman. Right now, Chris Brown is kind of in a relationship, open relationship. Most of these men can't keep their women. Leonardo DiCaprio can't keep his woman. Shamar Moore can't keep his woman. Tyrese. It's not about that. It's about the fact that other women want these men. As soon as they get with these men, they're like, dang, I really don't like him because I don't even know who this guy is. I just like him because other women like him. But they really don't like these dudes. They don't even know how to like a dude. They don't even know how to actually value most, not minority. I know it's nobody on the panel. There's a minority of women that actually love and care about men. But for the most part, these women don't care and value these men. They don't. So we got to stop saying, hey, they only doing it for the. No, not them too. They don't like them either. But we're going to be passport bros. They don't like you over there either. They don't like y'all, man. They don't like me either. They don't like me either.
Oh, I know. Hey,
let Rose get it. Rose, how much you been hearing, Rose? You got any pushback? What you think, Rose? Do you actually think today's women like men in general?
I do. Now, wait a minute. Now, I feel like they like them, but to what extent? Because I feel like sometimes men, and it's a vice versa thing, men and women, women and men, some people get with certain people and they like them, but they don't like them like that. And that's why they don't do certain things. But everybody like everybody to a certain extent.
Do you try to change what you like?
What do you mean?
Women try to change men. If they like them, they just accept them how they are. They try to change men to what they want.
I absolutely think some women go into relationships with that motherhood instinct and try to change.
Motherhood? Jesus. What? Hold on.
They do.
They trying to be, hold on. So Rose, they trying to be our mothers and they caring about us. They trying to change us into something better.
Some women do. They try to be a guy's mother.
Then why did they leave the guy that got it all together and say he too boring?
Who said? I don't know. I can't.
You don't know them women
all the time.
But they do.
Oh shit! It's because women love chaotic life.
Happens every day, B.
We hear Rose. They stay loyal to the toxic guys, and then when they get the good guys, they leave them. He just boring. He not ambitious enough. They grew apart. We went different directions. We didn't see eye to eye. But when it's a toxic dude, we'll hold him down.
Man.
Yo, Ali, do you think that men fuck their femininity out of this women?
No, not even close. It should make them more feminine. When you hit a certain spot,
let me explain, Ali.
Oh,
let me explain, Ali.
Let me go after him.
Because you gotta understand, right? The average women, most women, they start fucking at 16, high school. We all was in high school. We was fucking high school. I don't know. Only on the internet, y'all come over here, y'all lose your virginity on when y'all seniors in college. That's cap, okay? But listen, most of y'all was getting fucking high school, right? So they continue going on and on and on. Now they finish high school, some of them go to college. If they go to college, they're gonna fuck even more. Because in college, just go to school, 2-3 classes per day, go drink, go fucking suck. That's what they do, right? And go have a part-time job at Starbucks or some shit.
What you looking away for, Rose? What you looking away for?
Somebody sit next to me, they listening to it and they can't believe what he's saying. But I'm
no, because I'm speaking facts. I'm like a prophet, baby. So listen, right? So look, so right, God. Or they go to the job venture, right? The job to go working. Guess what? They get with other 3 hoes and they start taking trips. My nigga, I used to see plenty of girls in Miami, LA, Las Vegas, 4 hoes in one room, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? With $200 for 4 days. What? I swear to God, bro. I've been doing this for a long time.
He lying. I work in the hotel field, so I see it all.
Let me.
So what happened is at the time, like when they, Ali, I heard you saying, what is the average age for them to like get
29.
To remind you, 15, 16 high school,
29.
That's 14 years. That's an NBA career. You know, y'all be having LeBron James stats at the time y'all get to 30. Y'all be having LeBron James stats. 30 bodies, 7 Plan B pills.
Oh my
You know what
God.
I mean? 7 one-night stands. 2 or 3 baby deletions somewhere in there, right? You know, and that's what I'm asking you, Ali. Do you think like these women have been fucking so much that like their femininity is gone?
You mean in that way to where they're desensitized to men,
Yes.
and they have no more connection and detached from men? Possibility, but they put themselves through that. Yeah, I do think we got. So there's data that shows if she had more than 10 bodies, it's going to be very difficult for her to be stable and stay down with one man. If she's had too much experiences, she's jaded, she's unstable, she's indecisive, she don't know how to pick the one person. She's comparing too many people. There's too many people that have been inside of her. If y'all look it up, if she had 10 or more bodies, it's too difficult for her to settle down with one man.
Now, Pete, let me add, because what he said, what Blanco said, I said this years ago. The more, because think about it, when a woman's a virgin, she's usually very close to the person she lost that virginity to. I compare them to a stick of like a masking tape. The first surface that it's on is very sticky, but if you take that off this surface and put it on another surface, put it off this surface, put it on another surface, it's gonna lose its adhesiveness, that bond. It loses it. So I also said when a woman deals with a man and has sex with a man, she takes on his characteristics. So think if she's taking on this man, another man come along. It's so many men coming up in here, and as you said, she's desensitized. It's like we can look at a woman, like a woman that works in the club stripping or whatever. We can see she's a ghost of who she was, a shell of who she was. Because
she got that stare. She got that stare, my boy.
Exactly. So when
the thousand weenie stare.
The more
Just
men
dead.
a woman
I said
takes
hot
on,
wing.
the more men a woman takes on, she turns more masculine. Because think about it, when a woman is a virgin or she hasn't had that many partners, she's very feminine, very docile. But when she deals with a whole bunch of men, 20, 30, 40, 50 men, because these women's body count, if y'all watch the whatever show, these women come up on there and I got 100 bodies, 200 bodies, and they be like 22 years. They be like 22 years old. So I said this years ago. What Blanco said, most definitely, they turn more masculine the more penises they take, because they're taking on something from that man each time.
Yeah, it's why their personality switch so much, right? Because they switch into the niggas that they fuck, right? It was a study actually done that found pieces of sperm in women's brain, right? Because they biologically, because y'all bond to the man that y'all have sex with. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, I said this. I said it before, and I'll say it again, right?
You said they shell con hoes?
Huh?
They shell con hoes?
Shit, I don't know what you're talking about.
The Mortal Kombat guy that switched the
yeah.
Different people.
I mean, it got to. If we, I'm a C student, right? I'm slow, right? So if you with 100 dudes, and we all know sperm contains biological information, it only makes sense, right? Or again, I want y'all to make sure I'm not off.
No, you're not off. It's called chimerism.
You're not off, Uncle Rick.
I said I had to get there through the nose, the nasal cavity, to go into the brain.
Literally, from where it goes down there, it gets into your bloodstream, and it's called microchimerism. It's when substances from the sperm and seminal fluid can enter a woman's bloodstream and affect her brain, influencing hormones and gene
it's over.
related
I'll make it
to
even
behavior through sperm itself. Yeah.
I'll make it even simpler, right? Because I'm shooting off the hip, right? I'm shooting out from the hip, right? Y'all notice how when people be together for a long time, they start to act alike and look alike?
Yes, it's crazy. Oh my God, we just said that. We just said that.
Again,
bro, Uncle Rick, bro. We just saw it, bro.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. And let me explain something. Let me explain something to the chat, right? And people up here, right? It's a big difference between theory and experience. Experience will whoop theory's ass every time, right? I'm not telling y'all nothing I don't know or haven't seen, right? Y'all living off theory. Awesome F shit happens, right? I can tell y'all how women react differently to a dude that get a bunch of bitches, because I was that dude when I was younger, right? My girl, I was fucking her friends. My wife, I was fucking her friends, and she was putting me on.
Oh my God!
Hey, she love you.
My nigga.
Hey, Uncle Rick, are you him?
When a woman is putting
No.
that man,
That's what I'm saying, fellas. This is for the fellas. This is for the fellas.
That's the light skin shit.
You have to be what you need to be at that time. I can be toxic. I can be chivalrous. I could be a gentleman. I could be an asshole. Right? This is why women love toxic dudes, because they keep them on their toes, right? Ain't nothing worse than a bored woman. Y'all heard the story of Eve. That's why we here now.
Like this, Ray. Go like this. Up and down, because they don't know what to expect.
Any woman will tell you, once they learn his routine, it's over with. Once I gave my wife a routine once she earned it. Right? She had to go through hell to get to heaven because, like I said, I'm taking on you. Look, ladies, no matter what y'all say at the end of the day, if y'all with a dude that's taking care of you and about y'all business, his business, y'all winning. Right? Yeah. You're winning, right? No matter what. And ask any fella up there, I know taking you on, you're a liability to me. You're a liability to me. Right? I got to make sure you good, right? I can't fuck bitches like I used to, because otherwise me and you gonna be going through it, right? You're a liability to me. I'm not asking you for no money. What I tell you that one time, Ali, right? When my wife paid for lunch and we went, I love pho. If you ain't never had pho, try it. It's delicious.
Oh, it's delicious. I'm getting some today.
Right?
Just because you said it, I'm getting some today.
Me and my wife went to pho, and this was like 4 years ago, right? She was like, I got it. I stood up and clapped and acted goddamn fool in a restaurant. She buying lunch, y'all. I'm not saying don't take care of your lady. I'm saying she has to earn being taken care of. She has to earn it, right? And you can't just do that as a man, keeping times good for her, because like most women do, she's gonna start taking advantage of it. She's gonna expect it. And it's just like your kids when they wanted a PS5, but you bought them an Xbox. Now they breaking the TV and shit.
Fuck, I'd be pissed. Sorry.
Like I said, y'all talking from theory. All these ladies, y'all be talking shit, right? And like what Rose say, the men y'all hate is the one y'all talk about. Y'all talk shit about Ali. He pull up in that 8,
That's
right?
right.
He get
That's
out
right.
smelling like that.
Like that.
Then it's a whole different conversation.
That's right. I got this.
It's a whole different conversation then. That's how y'all end up fucked. A guy dudes, y'all say y'all didn't like him. It don't matter, he fucked already. It don't matter, he fucked already.
That's
and
right.
Then y'all wondering why he ain't stick around, because you didn't convince him to stay. You wasn't woman enough for me to change. The fuck?
That's a fact.
What the fuck it is? You wasn't woman enough for me to change to stay. Because you knew me stepping to you, I was trying to get some pussy anyway.
Oh my God.
You know what it is, Rick?
I'm having I'm at a level 6, Uncle Ricky, for mentorship. My God, man.
You know what it is, Rick?
Hold on real quick. Rose and Soul Bay has not spoken yet. I think Rose spoke a little bit, but she didn't even get it out yet all the way.
10 seconds,
I think
Ali.
she got some. I think she got a rebuttal. I think she got a rebuttal for this. Oh, she getting her toes did?
I was over there getting her toes done.
Who paying for your toes, Rose?
I am not getting my toes.
Who give you the cash out?
Yeah, the Chinese joint.
What color? What color are they, Rose? What color are they?
Already done.
It's French tips.
What color?
French tips.
What color? French tips?
Better be French tip.
Better be French tips. Exactly. They be trying to do all these weird colors like.
Rose, let me see your nails.
Oh yeah, you just got them done. She getting a mani-pedi. They got the massage chair.
New Year's, bro. It's New Year's. You know what? You know what that means, right? Somebody gonna get kissed thumb on New Year's. Somebody gonna get that fresh thing.
It's that New Year's, right? That cuffing season.
She trying to grab that thing. Rose trying to grab that thing. What's up with
I knew it was real when you let your forehead get exposed. That's when you know it's real.
But Uncle Rick, you know what it is, bro? Yo, Ali, 10 seconds.
You girl, he found you.
Ali, you know what it is, Uncle Rick? I'm gonna tell you what the queens love to do, right? They love to grab. I always say this for the 3 years I've been on YouTube. They love to fuck with the wolf. They like to fuck with the wolf and turn the wolf into a puppy. They want to grab. They know you a dog outside, right? They want to wipe. They make you wipe them up. You get rid of your hoes, and now you her puppy. Now she don't want you. If the other hoes don't want you, she don't want you either. Remember that. If the other hoes don't want you, then other hoes she don't want you either. That's what it is, bro. I never seen a woman leaving her man for cheating. Only on the internet, y'all come over here and make all this bullshit.
She still don't like y'all.
Cheating is the reason to leave.
They don't like y'all. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. This is a different
It ain't
generation
cheating,
type
it's
of
the
woman.
embarrassment why they leave. It ain't the cheating.
Yeah,
it's the
when it's
embarrassment.
As long as she don't go public with it,
Yeah.
that man will stay. I think I ain't gonna say most men will stay, but a lot of men will stay if she don't go public with it. But I'm still telling y'all, they don't like y'all. They don't like me. They can't stand Samson. They finally got rid of Uncle Rick and Blanco. They ain't even messing with you. And CEO, they just put him in the garbage can with the baby, so they ain't messing with us. And Truth, he's still trying to figure out what's going on in the background.
It's like the election, right? It's like the election.
I'm explaining something that had happened about.
Nah, she
when
like,
women
listen.
let you go.
Listen, I told you I'll share you, but I don't know if I'm going that way anymore.
No,
We
I
gotta
was
rethink
telling,
this.
I was telling a story about when I let go of my hoes. My ex-wife was like I worked at a club. I had all the hoes. Then when I let go of my hoes for my ex-wife,
They don't like you no more.
Exactly. So
Hey,
that-
Rose, why is it that they like you when you got hoes? Then when you get rid of your hoes, they don't like you no more. Then when you leave them and get your hoes back, they want you back. Why is it like that, Rose?
I can't really.
He said,
At least they chaotic. At least women are
Rose, why is
chaotic.
hey, Rose, it's just like this, Rose. It's just like this. Where is it at? I got it somewhere right here.
We
Right here.
think we know what we want until we have it. Right. And then when we get it, we really don't want it. And then when we don't get it, we really want it.
Right.
What? Oh.
But why? And I said, well, maybe because I can. Yes. Parish.
God, Michelle.
This is what I learned.
Damn.
Real quick. This is what I learned. I learned this
Oh,
called
my
peace
God.
selection, right? When women see that you're valued by other women, they'll say to themselves, dang, all these attractive women like him, so he must be of value. Boom.
Bring it home.
So that's
Keep
what
going.
make her like you.
That's
Now
right.
you don't have those women anymore.
That's
Then
right.
they start questioning themselves. Is
Yes.
he really as valuable as I thought he was?
Mhm.
He ain't got no hoes. So it's like a subliminal thing.
Which
in their
means
mind.
what Ali said, they never really liked you. They
Well,
don't
hey,
like us, y'all.
true.
No, listen, you're not y'all. They're not listen. When we love a woman,
Oh, I see what he's saying.
we ain't gonna we love her. We love the look. How many women y'all dealt with got that little nail look like a piece of mirror chipped off? It's a
On
piece
the
of
on the
glass
pinky
on the
toe?
Baby
pinky
toe.
toe. It looked like a piece of glass. It's only women that got this toe too. I ain't never seen no dudes with a toe like that, but it looked like a complete piece of glass.
I hope not, nigga.
Went into they no, but I'm saying that pinky toe with that piece of glass look like this in that pinky toe. Men love that pinky toe glass. Men like the fact that up here, like y'all ain't, it's not symmetric. Like one is bigger than the other one. Like we like your stretch marks. Like we love everything bad about you, and we love everything good about you. You are a woman. So when you talking crazy too, hey, that's my woman talking crazy to me. I can't wait till I come back. Y'all can't take the actual the darkness of a man, which is typically dealing with other women or him put you in your place.
And look, that's why I lead the way I lead now. I let you know now. Y'all know where I stand. But when it comes, women are always in competition.
Don't do
with each
that.
other.
No, you got to get another woman first. Truth. I ain't believing you till you get another
You
woman.
on the clock. You gotta
don't
hey,
do that.
You gotta get
we straight no. Let me get this off.
I got this.
When it comes, I got this. Women are always in competition. You say they really don't like you. They're really trying to compete with the next woman.
No,
Like,
no.
I got them
Hold
and
on.
you don't have.
Let me look, Uncle. Truth. Uncle Ricky. He ain't even getting an argument with his woman yet. She's that good right now. That's how there's something wrong with that. That she's so on par. No. She admitted it too. They admit she was up there with him.
She said it. She said it. She was
They've never gotten to a fight. They've never argued. So how can you even see if that woman even loves you if she's never been mad at you or if you ever had to say no to her? Like you don't know she loved you yet.
Oh, I've said
And I had the other one. Uncle Ricky. He can have as much as women that he wants. Hold on. He can have as much as women that he wants, but he ain't get another woman in 1 year. He still ain't get another woman. It's been a year.
What? Wait. So your girl cool with you hitting other chicks?
Yeah.
And now you like nah.
No, I didn't say nah. We just haven't got that far along yet.
What you mean?
No, listen. This is the thing.
I'm asking.
Hold on. It ain't no we. Truth. It ain't no family. Look what you just said. That's what they say. They say we. You ain't get that far yet. It ain't.
She Jedi mind tricking you, my boy.
You the leader.
No. Listen.
So y'all, that's a partnership.
Let me speak and don't speak for me.
Okay.
Can we have that happen?
Yeah, I got a partnership. Go ahead.
No, it's not a partnership. I'm the leader. I'm the only one driving, and if she want to ride, cool. If she don't like where this bus is going, she can get off.
But why'd you say we then? Why you say we ain't there yet?
Like right now, she's showing me text messages of women who, they with it or they not, because she's basically doing the recruiting. Like
we getting gaslighted.
What'd you say?
You getting gaslighted.
No, I'm seeing the text message.
I'm gonna wait till Wednesday. Y'all said it's gonna happen Wednesday. So when you get back, you be like, woo, yo.
I can't wait. Y'all better next year.
This is what I'm talking about. Hold on. This is what I'm saying. I'm busy.
Oh, somebody got sound in the background. I think that's Blu-ray.
The amount of which that I work,
Ray,
my
what up?
boys, the things that I have going, bagging a woman in sex is not on my frontal lobe as it was when I was in my 20s. We had this conversation before. When I was in my 20s,
my God.
I could see a chick, big booty. I'm finna go holler at that. I can see a chick, big booty.
You tired now?
I'm not tired. Bro, you're doing it again. Can I get it off?
I'm trying. In truth,
no,
you're
not trying because you're not listening.
Pause. You gotta pause. You gotta pause because truth is not truth. It's a lot of. Hey, bro, I love you. You know you one of my favorite people.
I just asked you. Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead, but it got to add up at the end.
You're making it seem like I'm just this horn dog. I'm not a horn dog like that, and I'm not lacking or tired because I'm not just going after it as y'all are putting it. It's not on my front. My main mission is my purpose. Well, God, my purpose, my boys, woman, and then extracurricular. Like pussy is like down here on the list now. It's not at the top that it once was.
I feel you.
Not the cap.
Oh no, Matt.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, don't share that. Don't share that.
No,
man.
I'm just saying.
Ali, you pissing off.
It's not at the frontal lobe.
No, that's my boy. Truth, my boy. I'm gonna give him a hard time.
I know what you're doing, bro. I'm not shaking up about it. It's just I got other things to do. When it comes to a man shouldn't be putting pussy at the top of his, to-do list. It's gonna happen when it happens.
But what is everything that a man does for? What is Uncle Ricky's called us all tricks and women hoes? What is it exactly that we doing if it ain't for women?
Well, I look at it as it's not gonna be an equal exchange, but if she's doing the things that I asked, she just, folded clothes, made me lunch, breakfast, whatever. She finds things to do that benefits me, and then I do the things typically. Here go fill up your tank. Here goes something for the battery. I do things that help her where I can be useful at.
Let me read.
But we gonna wrap this up when it comes to the extra woman.
I want the next time we talk, I want to see about 2-3 women back there, and it ain't about sex though. They just visiting.
Look, literally. Wow, that's why I kept going back because we was having a conversation.
I want to see like y'all interviewing them. There's an interview process.
Exactly, and that's the thing. One, we want to make sure we safe because these hoes is dirty out here. Two, a lot of women will come in the situation think they running something. That's what she just said. She said, "You not running nothing. I'm running it, and if you ain't with it, you can get up out of here." But a lot of women that we basically the interview process it's hard out here. It's just to get one woman that act right, let alone two. It's a real like a rigmarole interview process that you got to go through. We just not finna be dealing with anything. It's a process, and a lot of women fail. I done told women off that I know we could have smashed, but it's like she thinks she running something. It's gonna be a problem. I don't even want to deal with it.
What's the process?
Well, Rose, you ain't even trying to be part of somebody's page.
You ain't even there without it.
It's time for some super chats.
wild as shit.
Finish letting that Asian dude rub on your feet.
Rose out here gaslighting like she about to be
Hold on,
committed.
it's not
to
wild, Rose.
No.
Like she cool with it or something.
I know she just gaslighting me. Let me read these super chats real quick, man. False advertisement. TN Panics with the $5. With the 5, get the y'all. We got a new sponsor too. My brother Thomas Legacy became the sponsor of the show with $70. Squabbles happen. Solid men stay 100. Of course, man. You still my brother, boy. You always still invited here. I get in squabbles with Trey all the time. I think me and CEO borderline right now. Me and True, we trying to figure out what's going on right now. We kind of squabbling a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Much love to my brother with the $70 super chat. I'm gonna play you the 20 and I'm gonna play you the 50.
Thank you for the $20. We're starting a nonprofit called Keep the Untouchables Fed. Remember, don't feed the haters.
You gaslighting me.
And then the 50.
Thank you for the $50. Now I'm fresh to death.
And then my brother TN Panics again hit us with 5. We need y'all. We done met all our goals except for we need. Hold up. FOMO memberships, y'all. FOMO memberships, and we reach our goal, family. Much love to my brother TN Panics for gifting $5. And then my brother King Porter with a $10 super chat. Mod wins future outcome Isaiah. I don't know if that's what he meant.
Modern Women's.
Okay, Modern Women's Future. Thank you, Uncle Ricky. Sometimes I'm a little slow. Modern Women's Future outcome Isaiah 4:1 KJV, the King James version, because that's the one everybody's supposed to be reading. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach, except for Rose. Much love to you, my brother. She only one.
We just got $10, Ken folk. You know what that means, right? We back on our feet again. I ain't gonna hold you. Support be healing people.
My brother Thomas Legacy with the 100 with a thumbs up, still the sponsor of the show. Much love to you, my brother Thomas Legacy, man. Part of the Untouchable Empire, baby. And then my Tony Golden. Hey, we reached all our goals for the show. Hit us with 5 gifted memberships. One of the day ones. Please spam his emoji. I'll spam it. If y'all don't know which one it looks like, it's the one with the afro. Is this one right here? Much love to you, my brother. We have hit all our goals for the show. Much love to you, my brother Tony Golden in the building. I believe Trey was about to say something.
Yeah, let me shout out the people that send me a cash app too, bro. All right? If you don't mind.
Oh, of course, man. Go ahead. You the host? Okay, go ahead.
Respect, yeah. Hey, man.
I'm messing with you. Go ahead. By the way, if y'all wanna simulcast, please. You know we ain't someone all in your videos. Yeah, that's all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Suge Knight. So if you want to come over here, man,
that's funny.
Got the simulcast. All right, I don't pick and choose when you can simulcast. If you want to eat, you can come right over here and simulcast, man. Ali wants y'all to eat. Ali want to build with y'all. We family. All right. Shout out to the Untouchables.
Let me show some love to the Hunger Lizards. $20 cash app.
You got to put a little more energy in that, Poppy.
Hey man, I'm a smooth nigga, baby. I don't need to do all of that. You have to. I'm dark.
I can say what I want. Am I correct? Yes. We sick and tired of that nigga
there. Let me show some love to Cyrax. Thank you, baby, for the Let me show some love to Janesta Coleman. Thank you, baby.
Who?
Janesta Coleman. Miss Coleman. That's my baby. That's my future ex-wife.
Oh my God! Anybody got? I don't know
what up, everybody, man? What's good?
My man,
Hey, Rose, hey, real quick,
Just
Ali, I wanted to know. Rose said she had beef with me the other day, but you know what I'm talking about. She never got it out. I'm trying to see what's good.
Hey, Blu-ray, you gotta wait. Blu-ray, you gotta wait till she done getting her pedicure. She getting her nails done right now. Asian doing rubber on her
She
teeth.
ain't getting no pedicure, bro. She said she over there sitting down, so she over there talking to somebody that's over there entertaining the conversation. That's all it is.
Hold on, this is what I wanted to ask Rose. Rose was asking questions about the extra woman. Was you not interested in us? Nah, I'm saying, was you interested in that lifestyle? Not over here, but just
Hell
you
no.
yourself.
Rose
No,
ain't.
she not.
Rose
I'm
ain't
calling
that
true. I
shit.
can tell you right now. Hell to no.
Rose ain't doing that shit. Rose ain't doing that shit.
Rose ain't going for it.
You do know it's gonna happen whether you know it or not.
What is that supposed to mean?
If the right person comes along, just like y'all said, she willing to break all her rules. She willing to change her religion. She willing to get them French tips instead of the purple fingernails. Y'all believe her if y'all want to.
Rose not like that. Ali, she different. Rose.
Hey, guess what? I know. Hey, Samson, none of them like that. They all different, brother.
Oh shit! No,
What's going on, my brother?
Ali, it's a difference.
What's up, Ali?
It's a difference.
What's up?
It's a difference. Hold on. It's a difference accepting a man back for cheating. But
Shit
she
like
not
that, shit
finna.
like that,
But she not finna accept a whole nother woman. She not doing it, Ali. I don't know what made you think that.
Hey, Rose. Hey, Rose. You ever dealt with a man that was already dealing with multiple women?
No.
I know.
Oh
you haven't.
God.
Ain't no way.
Oh God.
I'll believe
I
that.
did.
Hey, Rose, Trey, you believe that if you want to.
Hey, Ali. Hey, Ali. Hey, Ali. First.
Hold on.
I haven't initially, but like after we were in a relationship, I did find out that he was like cheating, but I've never intentionally went into a relationship.
Let's walk this down. Let's walk this down. Have you ever dealt with a man and you put it behind your head, like you just put it in the back of your mind that he was already there? Did you think the guy, for instance, if you met some of the brothers on this panel, would you believe if we said we ain't had no women? Would you believe that?
No.
Why would you? Why I ain't got no woman? Why would you believe? Why wouldn't you believe me?
I definitely don't believe it for Blue.
Oh
my God! I mean, oh shit!
I ain't got no woman.
So you would believe you would.
Thomas, I heard
We don't love them hoes.
If I had to pick somebody, I probably would have picked you to be first, and I would believe that you don't have like deal with other women like that. Everybody else, nah.
So Ali, you would believe that? You said you would believe.
Hey,
be back.
Hey, you know why? You know why that is?
Y'all moving too fast.
Hold on, Ali. Let me tell you why she believe you.
Hold on, Rose.
She believe you, nigga, because you look like Drake, nigga. That's what it is.
I don't think she's talking about me.
I didn't include you, Ali. I was talking about everybody else.
So would you believe I'm dealing with other women if you were talking to me? No, start from if you met me for the first time and I said, man, I ain't dealing with no other women. It's just I'm interested in just one woman. Would you believe me?
Nah.
Do most women lie to themselves once a man says that?
They do.
Exactly. So you dealt with men who was dealing with multiple women.
Yeah, but you know what? When y'all get with a certain woman.
Got your ass.
We'll probably keep lying to keep you. You're right. If we know you don't share, we'll probably keep lying to keep you. Yep, you're right.
Y'all mislead women though, because when y'all get their attention,
oh my God,
y'all tell them, "Oh, we ain't dealing with, another woman." Is
hold on, Ali, hold on, Rose, watch this. Let me tell you something.
Y'all keep picking the liars.
Hold on, Ali, real quick. Let me tell you something.
Well, how many of men are liars?
Hold on, Rose. Rose, watch this. Let me tell you why you're. Let me tell you why you're lying.
We don't black men.
Wait, go ahead,
listen.
Blue.
Let me tell you why you're lying. Listen, right? I'm a trainer, right? Whatever. I ain't everybody know that, but I know it be new people coming on, so I just gotta reiterate that.
We know.
If I'm single and all the women that I deal with, I'm talking about train, if they got a man, if they come on to me, who in the wrong?
They are.
Exactly. So let me tell you something. 99.99%, well, 100% of the women, especially the married ones that I've slept with, they came on to me.
My wife said, "Ooh."
I don't know, Blue. I don't know. I think that.
Hey, Blue. Hey, Blue. My
wife
said,
"Hold on, Thomas, you say what?"
Ask the Blu-ray.
Please. Can I make?
I'm asking you.
Listen, they the ones. Hold on, they married. I'm not. They come on to me.
Hey, Trey, hold on. Hey, Leosha and Rose. Do women like men who are available or men who not available?
I was just about to say women like men who are not available, and was a goddamn example yesterday.
Oh shit!
And Rose is capping. I'm gonna tell you what Rose is capping, right? because she is I think she's a good looking lady, right? She's a good looking girl. For the nigga to be in her face, right? You gotta be certain caliber of nigga with certain aura, right? That means a nigga is a go-getter. He's a women getter, right? So she knows that the nigga that she likes most likely ain't able to be in her face is gonna be able to be in other women's faces too, bro. She knows that.
Rose say she too good for y'all, and ain't no man good enough for her.
Nigga.
That's why she's still out the game. If there was a man that was good enough, and she felt she was good enough for them, she'd be taken.
Is Rose in Iowa or something? Where she living?
Hey, Uncle Rick, am I lying?
No, look at her. She's a pretty lady. So
Chicago.
what's wrong with you that you ain't got a man?
Oh my God! Never mind.
Are you out west, Leosha, or out south?
I'm south side.
I'm in the
Y'all both from Chicago?
I didn't know that. Yeah.
See, Leosha came around. She know what time it is. Rose, you still ain't check out.
What does that mean?
You still shopping.
I've been in Chicago, man, and I ain't seen nothing cute over there.
Married or engaged?
Hey, a woman that plays
hard, got a man.
A woman that plays hard to get don't get got. Just remember that one. Just remember that.
Okay.
Ali, what's up with you, man?
What's going on, Thomas, brother? What's going on? Hey, I appreciate you, my brother. You the sponsor of the show immediately.
Oh, yeah, crazy horse.
Man, that shit ain't about nothing, man. Like I was trying, we talked about that shit the other night, bro. I sent you some message. I know you probably been busy and shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that shit ain't about nothing.
Where did you send the message? I sent you back a message back to your IG. I didn't get no message nowhere else.
Oh yeah, it was IG. I ain't checked my IG in a day or two and shit, but I was just gonna say, bro, that shit ain't.
But you
about
said
nothing.
you sent me a message before that.
I think it's IG.
Okay, I didn't say.
That's the only one.
You back.
Oh, okay. All right, let me go back and check because I know you be like IG's the best.
Do that shit on your own time. Do that shit on your own time. We doing the show. What the fuck?
Hey, Uncle Rick, what's up with you, bro?
What's up with you, my boy?
Man.
How you been, man?
What's up, Uncle Rick?
Hey,
shit, cool, man. What's up with y'all, though? Poppy, what's up, man? You bullshitting, Poppy. What's up, man? Waiting on you.
Hey, what's good, homie?
Ladies, what's up, ladies?
Hey, Thomas, how you doing?
I'm waiting on you, man.
Rose,
shit, cool. What's up with y'all, man?
Hey, Tommy, what you say your wife said a while ago?
When you said, when you said, hey, hold on. No, she's walking by and she was like, yeah, half the women that came with me was married. She said, whoo.
Yeah. No, I said 100%. No, I said 100%.
But
and I said 100% was a reach.
But not.
You know what?
But
I'm
be the ones though.
Hey, fill me in. What I'm
gonna say it like this. Hold on, listen. Hey, hold on, because Ali know me. Ali, hold on. Hey, you know what? I ain't got. You know what? You're right, Rose. You're right. I ain't gonna go there. Listen. I don't like flexing on the internet, but you gonna make me go there.
Go there. Take her through there.
Right.
Yeah.
Ali, when we was on the phone.
Hey, Blue.
Hold on.
Hey, Blue.
Hold on.
Hey, Blue.
Thomas. Ali, hold on, Thomas. Hold on. Ali, my real nickname is not Blu-ray. It's not.
What is it?
Ali. That's my fitness name. Ali, now you talk to somebody that I know personally. Where do they say my real nickname come from?
Hey, come get this nigga, man.
You fucking a hoe. Sorry.
It's gonna be a crazy one. It's a lot of battles on this card, and it's gonna be your favorite one.
Bro, quit. Keep it 1,000, bro. Keep it a stack.
He's a problem child.
Okay, we're gonna leave right there.
Blue.
But
hey,
you
Blue,
say
you
100% of the women come at you. So you telling me?
I said 100% of the married women.
I could testify the same. 100% of women. I made a talk to a woman once or twice, and it was to say there was something on your shoulder. Like I never really approached women.
I'm telling you. They be acting like it's like, hey, Blue, you said last stream, you said you had a Mercedes Benz, right?
Yeah, that's one of my cars, yeah.
All right. Me too.
Man,
how easy? This how the standards is so
Hey,
low.
come get this nigga, man.
This standard so low. All I got is Mercedes Benz. I got 3 of them.
What's up?
Let me tell you that.
I gotta step my game on. I got 3 cars. It's a Lexus and a Charger and a goddamn.
How
Pilot,
easy is
nigga.
the standards? And Ali, you too. Ali, you got a
Thomas, hold
fancy
on,
car
Thomas.
too. You got a
I don't
nice
mean to
car
cut
too.
you
I
off. Let me
seen that
say this.
motherfucker on the
Thomas,
inside.
I get women, I get women on my personality and my body all day long. I don't have to show nothing.
No, I know. Listen, that's not the. I ain't even talking about that.
I
I'm talking
broke
about
your
the
eyes,
standard
bro.
is so low.
Okay.
The standard so low, and they so shallow that all you got to do is pull up in a nice whip, be a little dripped out. You ain't even got to have a bunch of chains on. Be dripped out, drip, and that's all it takes for 98% of them. Say
You
it ain't
ain't
so.
you ain't got to
So,
do that. You ain't
what
got to do
caliber
that.
of women though?
No,
Are
I'm
you?
just saying
Here
it's
we
so
go. Here we
low.
go.
Forget you could be a
No. That's
cold-blooded
the wrong
asshole.
question,
All you
Rose.
do
That's
is
the
just
wrong
look the part and they
question.
going.
Nah,
That's the wrong question.
hold on, Uncle Reed, let me say one thing. I think a lot of women, because of my stature and who I am as an individual, and they see how women respond to me because I'm over a lot of women love it. But go ahead, Rick.
Women watch other women. Right? It don't even listen. Like I said, back in the day, guys, when I wasn't shit, right? Women looked at how I treated my lady, and that's what brought them to me. That's what brought them to me, right? When they see your girl and she's straight, right? We buying out the club. We got VIP locked for her birthday, right? We buying out the bar when we go out to eat. Girl, like that's why I be saying most girls, y'all own worst enemy, right? Because y'all can't shut y'all mouth about y'all man. Right? My man. Like I said, the
Women should
Hold
never
on.
talk about their sexual relationship with their boyfriend because the friend is like, damn.
I'm trying to tell you, like, that's the way I destroyed her friend group. I destroyed her friend group.
Well, were they real friends from the beginning?
You tell me.
Y'all never real friends.
Not never
I
real
was just about
friends.
to say
Y'all
that.
never real friends.
Hold
Y'all
on.
ain't never hold up, Rose. Y'all never Rose. Y'all that
Rose,
shit
you
is
really don't
fake.
even look like you got a lot of friends. It look like you to yourself. You take care
Y'all
of your
never real
business and your
friends.
family. Like you ain't got that
Yep.
many friends.
How y'all how
Exactly.
y'all real friends, Rose? How y'all real friends? We are hanging around a 350-pound woman and she got a spaghetti strap shirt on, talking about, yeah, girl, you look good, looking like all seven oceans. Looking like all seven oceans is about to come up out of her.
Yeah,
Talking about, yeah, girl, you look
Yeah,
good.
And I feel
but
like
Thomas,
that's a group of friends that only probably got one pretty girl in it, and because she got all those friends
Okay,
around her,
so
she can look
so
like the rest.
so
But those are the type of
women
that
women
are jealous of
usually
each other.
Can I say something? Let Rose finish? I want to say something off of what you're saying.
Go ahead.
Women who do that to other females, they're just literally using women to get what they want.
That's why I said it's only one pretty girl in that group.
Yeah,
Hey, Leosha, you probably, for me watching you, I could probably put you in the top, probably 1 or 2% of probably what you say is what it really is in your real life. I could probably give you that much. And for everyone else, all that is everybody but the panel. Is everybody? I could probably say, nah, Leosha probably gonna tell her bitch, like, nah, bitch, you wrong. I could look at you saying you say that. Everybody else, I don't give a shit about that panel shit.
I do.
Y'all too. Besides you, Rose, I don't know you.
My friend was just here last night on the panel too, and she told me some stuff, and she's married, and I got on her ass. I don't play that, especially if you're going to be a married woman. Be a married woman. That's what you chose. That's what you're gonna do. Especially if I'm your friend. And again, I'm not married, so I'm trying to be a better friend for my married friend, and she's trying to be a better married friend for me. And it's like, I'm gonna hold a woman accountable. I'm gonna hold the women in my life accountable. Period.
Y'all don't know how to be friends with each
So
other.
hold on. So
Y'all
you
just
trying to say
lie.
hold on, 1 second. I ain't mean to interrupt. I gotta ask this question. So Leosha,
don't do it.
Are you not trying to put you and your friend in a pickle, but you trying to say she came on the panel being a chameleon?
No.
When she gave her input? Okay.
Yeah, she gave her input, and no, I was talking about something that we was talking about after the panel, but I had to get on her.
I got some other shit. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I had to get on her about it.
Okay. Yeah. True shit.
The thing is that women, they don't know how to be friends with nobody, right? They usually got that one friend since middle school. They usually tend to keep that one friend, but friend to 2 to 5 is usually change every 6 months. They're usually hanging out with a new bro every 6-9 months, right? And the reason why is because they don't know how to be friends, and their fun is us. All right. Every time that where niggas at, they gotta be in there too. You see what I'm saying? The bar was made for men. The bar was made for married men to go have a drink before he go home to deal with his wife. That's what the bar was made for, right? Guess where the women be at now? At the bar. They be at the stadiums now. Y'all don't know who the fuck Tom Brady is. Some way, somehow, y'all went and bought the jersey because you want to be in niggas' faces and you want the free drinks. That is what, but in reality, y'all don't know how to be close to nobody.
But Poppy, nowadays you ain't even got to go to the bar. All you got to do is just talk for TikTok for 3 weeks. Nowadays,
you still need that human interaction, bro. Like, bro, listen. Okay, today is Monday. It's a Monday night.
So you caught that?
I promise you. I think it's a game today, right? It's Monday Night Football. Who plays today? Anyway, right? Let's say if it's a game today, right? Most of us like to go to the bar with the homies and have drinks. Guess what? That shit is like 50-50. 50% men, 50% women. And they don't know shit about no football.
Nah, some of us, I know someone that do really like football. I get what you're saying, Poppy. I know some of them really be fucking with football.
It's more women that like
y'all talking about that section, bro. I'm talking about if we put 100 women in a room, 70 of them don't know shit about no football, bro. 70 of them they don't know who Adrian Peterson is.
Nah,
they don't know who Saquon Barkley is.
Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, Rose, what's offsides?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, man.
Don't even ask her what's the penalty, how many yards you get moved back.
It's a 5-yard penalty.
Look at Leosha. They don't know.
My side.
Who else? Somebody over there. Hey, Rose friend over there talking to her.
For real?
Somebody gave it the answer.
The truth is,
hold on, Corey. It's to the point.
Yeah, somebody over there trying to give you some game. I heard.
Which friend is that? That's a female or male friend?
She sleep.
It's to the point now that if you go to the strip club nowadays, it's literally 50% men and women. It's literally to that point.
But you got a lot of women that like women these days too.
They gay.
Right.
No, but they don't really like. They don't
want to be in the mix of men.
They really don't even. They don't like women either. I just told y'all relationships are worse. You just trying to prove that you can be a man by getting women that you can't keep too. Y'all can't keep each other.
I can't relate to that. I got 3 friends and we've been friends with each other for at least about 15 years, all of them.
Do y'all keep each other single?
And 2 of them wanted, and Rose, 2 of them wanted to fuck your boyfriend.
Hold on. Leosha asked Rose, Leosha asked,
do y'all keep each other single?
We don't keep each other single. We keep each other accountable.
So they
are y'all in a relationship right now?
Hold on, go ahead.
Hold on, y'all gotta let her cook. Let her cook.
2 of them are in a relationship. I'm the only one that's not.
Damn.
Oh shit!
Hold on. Relationship or married? Relationship or married?
Relationship.
Do they want marriage?
They ain't doing nothing.
I know.
Look, how long? Hold on. How long they been together? How long they been in those relationships?
Hers is new because she was engaged. So her relationship.
Oh my God!
Ali, keep cooking. Ali, keep cooking.
Hey.
Another relationship.
Dang, she left her engagement for a new relationship.
How old are these women?
How old are you?
That's wild work. That's nasty work.
Hold.
God damn it.
33. What's the other one? How old is the other one?
You're like, oh, she's there. Oh, she's there.
She's there.
Oh, okay. 33.
Why did she cut off the engagement?
It was mutual, right? Do you mind me saying?
No, don't do the mutual. No, don't please don't do the mutual.
Somebody initiates it. Somebody initiates it.
She said he was a whore and a cheater.
Oh shit!
So she thinks
better. Was he that before? Was he at when she met him?
They were high school sweethearts, right? High school sweethearts. He had a baby.
High school is 33.
They were high school
ladies,
sweethearts, so they've been with each other for a long time. Somebody asked how long they were each other.
Oh, what? They've been together since high school and never got married?
They were engaged. That's the one that was engaged.
Since high school?
That's the longest engagement ever.
That's a long engagement?
Jesus.
No, they didn't get engaged in high school. I'm saying they met.
Did she cook and clean?
She does.
Is she a traditional? I be saying that she a traditional woman.
I don't know why she say it like that. She
Hey, Rose.
Because I feel
Rose.
like
Hey, slow down. Yeah, slow down. One at a time.
We want to see if she cute though. We want to see if she cute though. Yeah, get on that spring.
Yeah, tell her.
Hey, Ali, let me give her friend a word of encouragement.
Hold on, Thomas. Is she willing to get on the screen? Oh, hold on. There we go. We got action. Hold on. We got action.
Wait,
what's that?
Crazy. Hold on, Fred. I gotta fix my friend hair. She was thinking of that.
Oh, y'all like getting y'all nails done.
Hey, now.
All right. Let me tell you this.
She got a little gap.
You ain't shit.
Dangerous. You got a little gap too. It's dangerous, boy.
Y'all ain't shit.
Ali, you ain't shit.
I'm like, is that Chris on without the tattoos?
Hey, Ali ain't shit, boy. And you think you slick, Ali? I caught you.
Yo,
I didn't say nothing.
what Ali be doing.
Nigga, you ain't shit.
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
What were you hoping to gain from those questions? Why did you ask that?
I was hoping to gain an answer. That's why I asked the question.
Oh, okay.
But Rose, the real
and the only reason I asked because I know you're not dating. You're single.
I'm single, but I'm dating.
Oh, okay. All
right, but Rose,
I read in the comments about somebody in Thanksgiving. That's why I asked.
Oh yeah,
I never understood that.
But Rose, hold on, Rose.
She don't like him. She don't like him though. She don't like him. That's all it is.
Hey, Rose.
She don't like
I got no meaning at all.
Can I ask Rose a question? Can I ask Rose and her friend a question?
We were talking. We was only 30 days in of dating. Y'all act like I was supposed to be done gave this man.
It took that long. You don't like this man at all. You don't like him at all.
Why do you say that, Ali?
Because
y'all give up the box in less than 30 days when you like it.
According to women,
y'all give up the box in less than 30 days when you like it.
According to most women,
one microphone.
According to most women, they say as soon as they take a look at a nigga, they already know what they're gonna do to that man in the first 3 minutes. I'm telling you what most women tell me, right? So what the hell that means? I'm single but I'm dating. What that means?
Yes. And you would not allow no other woman to even get in that position. So you're gonna claim it right away. You would already hold it fort down. You're not claiming that dude.
No,
I'm dating. Dating means you still entertaining other people.
And Rose, you know, and Rose, you as a woman know that. Rose, you know that as soon as y'all give the box in y'all mind, y'all already in a relationship.
Yep.
To you, the relationship ain't started when you ain't giving the box. So since you ain't giving the box, that you ain't looking at. Let me say one more thing. One more thing for Rose and her friend. Just one more thing. Why do y'all always place requirements and standards on men that are in contrast to men's nature? If a man wants to be monogamous and single to you, it's never anything that you can ever do that will cause him to do that. That's going to be because he chooses to. So why y'all making that requirement when that's not even in men's nature, but they suppress that nature because they really fuck with the woman? Can y'all just understand that y'all would go so much better if y'all knew that there's a chance that he may step out and get some pussy on the side? Like, just accept it. Stop trying to force a man to be not what he doesn't want to be. A man that's not going to cheat on his wife, that's everything has to do with him and nothing to you. You could be Miss Mary Poppins, Miss Queen of England, and it still ain't going to mean nothing. If he chooses to do it, he's going to. If it's not, oh, fuck yeah. Well, there ain't nothing that, look how many good women that was cheated on. Hell, Martin Luther King cheated on Coretta Scott.
Bro, listen. Let me explain something to you, right? There's some domesticated men that still fight, beat a nigga up, but he won't cheat. He don't cheat. I know. I got 20 friends right now that's married that never cheated like me.
So what's that? His main point is that men are suppressing their nature. That's his main point.
Absolutely, for sure.
Are you married, Tom?
But if that's his nature.
Yeah.
Huh?
You married.
He said, oh my God. He gonna say,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. He can sleep on the couch tonight.
Yeah.
Huh?
That nigga quit the game.
On the couch tonight.
I couldn't hear a question the first time.
Like that.
Nah,
she gonna put that shit back and be sick. Like, here's your blanket, get your pillow. Lay down there tonight. You say, huh?
See, that's the difference. See, that's the difference. Guess what? I don't play none of that shit. I never sleep on no goddamn couch. I don't give a fuck if we beef and go to sleep. Man, my ass getting in that bed. I pay motherfucking the bills in this motherfucker. I never sleep. But I don't believe in half that white man like shit.
No, I'm just joking with you, bro. It's just
I know. I'm just saying. I never sleep with no fucking couch. I get the sentiment though.
okay.
Nah, that need to be said. That need to be said.
Why do y'all allow women to make y'all sleep on the couch?
Man, I'm not sleeping on nothing. I'm sleeping in the bed.
Hold on.
I done that when I was married. I don't want to argue with you all night. Good night. Go get in the room.
Hold on.
Was it voluntarily?
Hold on, y'all.
Hold on. Let me get in. Rose, see, this is y'all fucking problem.
Oh shit.
Listen to what I'm saying. Right? When we take y'all into consideration, is we allowing y'all, why we allow. Listen to what I'm saying, fellas, right? When we take them into consideration, right? It's why will we allow them to do that? Why do you do that for her? Like I said, the worst thing a woman can say to me is, I ain't asked you to do that.
Yeah, that's
man,
horrible.
it'd be crazy. That's the worst thing.
Hold on, right? This is what I keep saying about y'all, like little kids and shit, right? Y'all take advantage. I ain't gonna even say y'all take advantage, because we give y'all these advantages because we love y'all, right? But y'all look at privileges and benefits like it's supposed to happen, though, right? This is y'all expectation in a relationship. But then when y'all get them, y'all point it and tag it as a weakness to a man. It's an expectation y'all set for a man to be with y'all, but then when y'all get it, it's something that makes him weak and out of pocket.
Uncle Rick, it's because they don't know what they want from the time they wake up to the time they go to sleep. Prime example, they want a good man. They want structure. They want a man that has morals, standards, principles, don't waive them. But as soon as he holds them accountable, he's toxic. As soon as there's structure, it's boring. As soon as he's doing consistent for years, I lost my individuality in myself. And then the shit that kills me is, you can have all these kids by all these different men, never place none of the standards that you so-called say you got today. So the new men has to pay for the past mistakes of the old men. And then you think that just because you exist as a female, that you're automatically entitled to it. And then when you get it, you always say, he was a good guy, but I wasn't ready. Oh, there was nothing wrong with him. I just wasn't at that point in my life. And then when you don't got it, where's all the good men at? Where's the y'all don't know what y'all want? This is why I say, fellas, 80% of the time we do all the thinking for the women. The other two, with 20%, we listen to what they say. 80% of what comes out of most women's mouth, I don't pay attention to, I don't listen, and I don't take them serious. The other 20, yes. 80, no. I swear you'll be stressed.
Hey Thomas, one point you said I kind of disagree with. When they get structured, they say you're controlling. They don't get bored. They say you're controlling.
That too. I missed that part too. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's controlling. But then Blu-ray. Hold on. I'm gonna ask both of y'all a question. Blu-ray and Poppy. So they say this though. This one second. Why do they say they want a man that makes women that make six figures? They automatically think that them making six figures is exactly what men are looking for. Women who make six figures. Whatever. Crazy, but whatever. But why do they say that they want a man that makes six figures, but then they don't want to pay any bills? So your six figures goes where? But they don't want to pay any bills, but they want a man that makes six figures, but they don't want to share 50% of the bills. What is the real reason why they want a man to make six figures that they don't plan on paying any bills anyway?
Well, hold on. I'm gonna speak from my experience, right? I didn't start making six figures until I got divorced, right? So every woman that I've messed with since I've got divorced have made six figures. The way we've done it since I've been divorced, been over 8.5 years, you pay your bills, I'm gonna pay mine. If you want to bless me and do something for me, cool. If I want to bless you and do something for you, we're gonna have reciprocity in this relationship. You're gonna hold your own, I'm gonna hold my own. And we're not gonna have no arguments about no money. Period.
Were y'all in the same house?
Yeah, but
no, I don't stay. If we're not married, we're not been in the same house, period.
Okay, so how did you operate when you were married? I want to ask you that question.
We were in the same. Well, my granddaddy raised me. Me and pay the bills. That's where I was raised.
Okay, so Thomas, what about you? Because you married.
When I met my wife, I was broke. She had all the bag. So she took care a lot of the shit. When I met her, I just coming home from the feds. Only been like a year and a half done. She had it all. She had 3 whips. She had racks in the bank. She had her own
Keep
spot.
telling you.
But
Did,
she go ahead.
did she
Go
give
ahead.
you a time limit on when you supposed to get your stuff together?
Here
Actually,
we go.
no, because the next year I shot through the fucking moon, and now the roles are reversed. Now I'm taking care of everything, and I kept it 100 and true and solid with her because she ain't kicked me to the curb or left me when I was down bad. She stayed patient, she stayed with me, and now things are she's reaping the benefits of it now.
But y'all
Hey,
had a plan and y'all discussed what you were gonna do to eventually
Oh yeah, I
get
told her
everything
my plans.
together.
I told her, yo, just believe in me. This is what it is. This is what it is. And then she see me working at it every day, 12 hours a day. So she see me doing this shit, and then she just like,
Hey,
oh, okay,
Thomas.
bet.
Thomas.
Rose,
Hey,
let
but
me
Okay, so
Thomas.
hold
let me
on,
ask the
With
Lou.
question.
Hold
Rose.
on.
With
Let me ask the
Rose.
question.
Hold
With
on.
Rose, you got 3 months. That's
I
it.
know, that's where it was going. I know it's
Hold
going.
on.
Damn,
I
she
gotta
did
ask
say that,
Rose a
right? She
question.
damn
I
sure
gotta
did
ask
say it
Rose a
too.
Hold
question.
on.
If
But
Rose,
y'all
if you
Truth
hold
got
making
a
on.
truth
6
got a
figures, are you
question for
gonna
you,
contribute
Rose.
to your man's bills?
Hold,
Are
hold on. What
okay.
I said. Hold
I'm
on,
asking
Thomas.
you, Rose. Are you gonna contribute if you let's say you make 6 figures or even 5
Nope.
figures? Are you contributing to the bills?
I am absolutely, absolutely.
Do you think do you think the majority of our women think like what you just said? Just a simple
No,
yes or no.
no, they don't. They don't. They
Okay.
feel like
And
they
now do
don't
you
have
now,
to
now
do.
okay, do you think that's a problem or you think that's just fine?
I think
I
that's a
don't believe that.
problem. I think that's a problem.
Hold. We walking this down. So with everything when people talk about generational wealth and passing money on, do y'all it's like our women don't pay attention to everybody that's above us, the Asian, the Pakistani, the Korean. Their women, all of them work. When you go get your nails done, is it not women in there working?
Mhm.
Okay, when you go get tacos and stuff, is it not women at the bodegas giving out corn and tacos? So what is the mental block that the majority of our women have that Thomas that made a preference to where they can have 6 figures but they want to hoard it to themselves and have us spend hours? Why is that? What would you say it is?
You know what? Honestly, I don't know because I can't relate to that. I've
No,
always
you do know
had.
it's selfish. It's selfish.
Hold on.
That's the only word it could be, Rose.
You right,
It's
but
the,
then you got society, and that's what's
So why
trending
you
in
couldn't say that?
society's world. Hold on. You asked me a question, and then you got a lot of women that think if he ain't spending a certain amount of money on me, he don't love me. That's their definition of
No, okay,
love,
but
and it's
here's
terrible.
That's
the
superficial.
thing.
That's just being superficial.
This is what I said. This is what I said to smell the roses. Since you just prefaced how you stand, and I think you have a following or something. Why won't women share with other women? Hey, this is how the other races are successful. This is how they're passing on wealth. This is how their relationships are successful with reciprocity. Why don't women like you and other women say, hey, we getting it wrong? Y'all just, for the most part, was just sit back and be like, hey, that's them. That's how they doing it. And if he don't do it, that he don't love you and stuff like that. Why don't y'all inform the women the correct way that can have relationships and families better?
We can and we do, but here, some women have to be receptive to that. They have to actually want to listen and want to change and want to do better. You can tell somebody something all day long and try to convince them, but if it's not what they want for themselves, then they're not going to do it. And then, like I said, most people go with what's trending. You got to see what their experience is like. What are their traditions of their family like? What culture did they come from? And if they seen certain things, then that's what they're going to go after. That's all I can say because I can't
They're
relate
gonna
to
keep
that
walking off the
mentality.
cliff. They're gonna keep
Huh?
walking off the cliff. Here's the thing, and I'm a land. The thing is, we have the most technology ever, in history right now. We have documentaries, we have panels like this, we have so many points of discussion and things that we can basically put our mindset to that can change it for the better. And it seems like our women willfully walk off the cliff because we see what's happening. What Thomas just prefaced. I've never met Thomas, never seen him at a day in my life, but he's speaking exactly how I'm speaking, and that's the thing that women don't really want to understand. It's like these panels and stuff. All of us men are saying the same thing. I seen Blu-ray, but we all saying the same thing. Uncle Rick, Ali, we all saying the same thing. Why are women like willfully ignorant to what's going on and just act like well, he got to pay her, he not a man? Why is that?
Well, you know what? I think too is not on all of the women. Like at the end of the day, you got to remember all these men on here, are they going home and saying the same thing to their daughters, their aunties, their nieces, it really takes a village. And if in a daughter's life, a man,
My
a
daughter's
dad
5.
is a girl's first love. He has to court her. He has to give her that princess treatment, so she won't even be impressed
Lord
by another
Jesus.
man that's taking her to Atlanta and
And
Miami.
what's the point then?
So
What's the point of a man doing it then?
You said what?
What's the point of a man doing it then if it's not to impress her?
Because he's showing her to not be impressed by the bare minimum. Because you got women out here
Taking a girl to Miami is the bare minimum.
Is the bare minimum? Yo,
that shit gonna run you about 5-10 racks just on nothing.
What
this is the problem.
I'm asking. Y'all sound crazy. I'm just being honest with y'all. Y'all sound crazy when y'all say this stuff. Don't you know most families don't get to go on vacation?
Facts.
Most families don't go on vacation.
Instagram.
Shit, Uncle Rick.
They see girl posting from Bora Bora, from Bali. You see what I'm saying? Now, let's say if Ali is with her and I'm with Leosha, right? And Leosha and her are best friend, and Ali take Rose to Bora Bora, guess what I got to do next? I got to take this woman somewhere because she's looking at her friend. You see what I'm saying? So they start comparing each other's relationship with each other. Oh, well, Ali to Rose to Bora Bora. Damn, can you take me to Las Vegas, Alice? To Miami? Look like an island a little bit. And that's how it is. I'm telling you, though, I've seen that in my real life all the time, bro. They measuring with each other. It's not what the men can do, it's with what their homegirl husband can do, type shit, or boyfriend, or baby daddy.
Right. And if you're not crazy about me just in general, something's wrong with you mentally. And I ain't talking about like when you come across a guy that should be your type, but you need a man to entertain you. You need a man to tap dance. You need a man always to go over all these obstacles and do stuff for you. You actually don't like him. He always has to perform for you instead of you genuinely just liking this dude and being into this dude the same way he's there for you. Like Uncle Rick said, we should be support each other's core needs. Not all this luxury, not this lifestyle that you always asking for or needing. You don't actually like this man. You like what these men bring to you. So if he don't make you go crazy, if this is supposed to be your type, there's something wrong with you mentally. Your type is all jacked up. It's just
go ahead. My bad, Ali. No, I was just gonna say because if a woman really like you, she gonna step out her body. Because I remember me and Ali was having a conversation on the phone, and I was telling Ali how women be flying me out, and Ali was like, Ali was like, I don't feel comfortable, and I never heard about a man getting flew out. I was like, bro, I've been getting.
I told him he was in soft man era. He getting flown out by these girls. I need somebody to put me in my soft girl.
I'm like, I've been getting flew out before the internet became popular. I was like, where y'all been? I thought that was normal before man get flew out.
And you know what's crazy, Blue?
I got flowed out twice.
What you mean?
Blu-ray, you know what's crazy? Like everything
paid for. Everything. What you talking about?
And me and Ali went back and forth.
Blue, you had to get that up, though, huh? You had to get that up.
Get what up?
You had to get that up.
I want to get it up.
He said pants is down off the plane. Come off the plane.
Uncle Rick, we not in the gym
if it means
Tommy, look, we not in the gym just to look good, man. Stop playing, bro.
And I remember me and Ali going back and forth on this one in the past, right? Because I say like, yo, in my lifetime, plenty of bros have put plenty of money on my package, right? And Ali was arguing with me that no, women don't do that. I'm like, bro, most women.
No,
No, you say that.
No,
you say that.
No, that's not
this
what
way.
I
You
said.
say that, nigga. You say that. You say that. Right?
You say
and
that.
I say like, yo.
Hey, Blanco, why would I say that if I say if a woman spends on you, she shows that she loves you or she's into you, she actually likes you.
You was arguing with me, bro.
Oh, that's not you gotta come up with something else. I tell men all the time, if she not spending money on you, she don't like you. I say that all the time.
That's true.
And that's what I was saying, right? Like a plenty of woman from my lifetime, I spent plenty of bread.
Nah, that's true though. Ali, that's true.
And this is what I realized about women, right? Women, they want to attach themselves into the nigga who they think is about to win because they want to be able to take some credit on that
That's
shit.
the
Right?
whole point. That's the whole point.
Right? Like for example, like let's say like I'm having like a business something, right? And I'd be like, yo, I need like 20,000 type shit, right? Obviously, she don't have 20,000, but she's going to be like, "Well, Papi, I don't have 20,000, but here's $3,000. That should help for something, for the paperwork or something."
Yes,
right?
but the problem is you doing what I told. This is what I said when you make the error. Like Uncle Ricky said, they still 304s, and they're not going to keep doing that. That's temporarily. Like she might do
They
it
doing
for
that
a year,
for the
2
win.
years,
They doing
3
that for the
years.
win. That's
She's
it.
doing that
Yeah.
for the connection. Soon as she get that connection, they don't know how to maintain it because you would have kept that woman who was spending all that money for you
Because
too as
she
well.
expects you to take care of her.
And it goes
They
back.
have an argument. She gonna bring it. She gonna throw it in your face. This is why I keep telling y'all. They
Have
don't
y'all
like
met
you.
women that actually like y'all?
And Rose keep doing that. Hey,
Yeah,
Rose,
I
listen,
got a woman
right?
that
Hold
love me.
on,
Nah, but
Don't do
hold
that.
on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. She's single.
My
So
ex-wife
she ain't
still
really
like
like no, you ain't like nobody either enough to stay with them. Women are not loyal and they don't have no responsibility to nobody but
They're
themselves.
slave to their feelings.
If that was the case, you would have somebody. Y'all don't like commitment, you don't like responsibility, and you don't like actually working for this man that you love. It's exhausting to you. So if you don't get someone like I said, dancing for you and moonwalking for you, you don't want to be with them. But even if you're with them, it's only temporarily because the him can't keep you and the sucker can't keep you. So you unkeepable. Her too. Like right now, she was engaged, right? She engaged no more.
You know what it is. You know what it is, Ali. You know what it is.
I got this.
She engaged no more. She ain't engaged no more.
I got this. What point was you trying to prove though, Ali?
Y'all not look. Even if she don't even want the guy. She don't want the guy that can't cheat on her. So she goes after the guy that can cheat on her, but she don't want to stay loyal to him. So pick a side. Either get the guy who can't cheat or get the guy who does cheat. Because either way, y'all don't stay with him. This guy right here, she probably with. Is she engaged again? Oh no, you said it's a new relationship, right?
Yeah.
Is he
she
smashing?
took a little break.
Is he smashing? Is he smashing?
What y'all got going on?
Yeah, he busting it down. He busting it down.
You know what it is, Ali?
He's busting, and guess what else? He's busting other women down too. But because they're in that stage right now, she's fine with it. She ain't gonna do too much.
So hold on, Ali, because you say women always leave situations. They ain't loyal. This, that, and the other. What's grounds for a woman leaving? Like what justifies a woman
Him putting his hands on you,
whooping ass.
Him consistently. Good catch, Uncle Rick. In case you say something out your mouth. That's a whole nother story. A man putting his hand on you consistently. A man not taking care. A man not being able to take care of the woman that he's building with.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
Unless
he can't take care of you.
Unless you meet him when he's young and he's still building, you should be coming up with him while he's building. But when he's older, man, he should be able to take care of you.
So wait, let's go back here. So you saying a man putting his hands on
hold on.
Hey Thomas, that's Thomas. That's Thomas.
Come on, y'all. One mic,
bro.
I got a hot mic.
Yeah.
I got a hot mic.
Yeah.
You good.
You heard all.
Mute that hoe. There you go.
Go ahead, bro.
Good,
Okay,
bro.
Rose, what's that question?
So you said a man consistently putting his hands on you is ground for leaving. So you saying one time you should stay. After one time you should stay because that ain't consistent. It only happened once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
What?
Let's stop.
Hey, what's that? Now look, this is what we get on us about. If a woman can call cops on you 27 times, hold on, Rose.
Stop.
Damn, that's gonna cut deep.
Call cops on you 27 times, you should at least get one pop.
Look, I never said that we didn't have incidents that
no.
It's just
again.
Stupid as hell. Hey, Ali.
27 times, and she got the man to put cuffs on you, you get at least one pop.
But that's not the hypothetical. What I said.
No.
That's my hypothetical. That's my hypothetical.
Let us clarify.
Hold on, let Uncle Rick cook. Let him cook.
Let us clarify. See, again, this is where y'all be messing up, right? So, listen to what I'm saying. If he jumped on you for no apparent reason, I hear you, right? But what if you put hands on him
But that wasn't the hypothetical. What I'm
That's
asking is, and to clarify what Ali said, and I want Ali to give an answer. Ali said it only if he's consistently putting his hands on you. So the first time he put his hands on a woman and you ain't even gotta black my eye. Hold on. If you just push me, that's not grounds for leaving.
No, Uncle Ricky.
No.
Uncle Ricky's already breaking it down. If you put your hands on him, remember I told you about that, and he responds back, that's not grounds for leaving that man. If he put his hands, that's what we talk. But that's what we talk. So a man shouldn't just be putting his hand on the woman. That's what we talking about.
And that's the answer that I was trying to get to. Now back to you, Rick.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
you're saying what did you say? I'm sorry, finish, because I had a question, but I can't remember.
She don't even know what's going on.
Oh wait, I do. So what you said, a guy shouldn't put a woman hands on his woman for it depends
Unprovoked.
on reasoning. Is that what you said?
Unprovoked, correct. He shouldn't put his hands on you unprovoked.
What's your definition of provoked?
What would a man do if another man did it?
Ooh.
I don't want you to answer a question with a question. What's your definition of provoke? Because here, I only feel like if
I got you. I got you.
No, you didn't get me. You're not.
No, I do. Don't tell me what I don't get. Right? You about to go out, and I'm about to answer your question. Let's not be rude.
Oh shit.
Okay?
Oh shit.
What you're saying? What I'm saying is this, right? Again, I just told you I don't condone a man putting his hands on a woman unprovoked, right? That was your scenario, correct? But I'm a realist. I live in real life. I understand that sometimes a woman's mouth is like a goddamn sword, right? I understand that women in most cases put their hands on a man before he puts his hands on her. I'm not no grimy ass nigga. I can be, right? But I'm not no grimy ass nigga. I got daughters and I got a mother, so I understand what you're saying. But for us to sit up here and play like most women, especially sisters, don't provoke their men to putting hands on them more than
we talked about that.
Putting their hands on him first, you be lying and I be lying. For me to say it's not the case where some dudes out there that just jump on bitches, I'll never condone that. I'm gonna whoop his ass, right? Okay. For us to play like y'all just innocent in the factors and shit that go on when it comes to these things, in most cases, that's a goddamn line. You know it.
And I agree with
real
that,
quick. Let me hear.
Uncle Rick. My wife says the same thing that you said, Uncle Rick. My wife be saying the same shit.
Watch this, Rose. Let me ask you a question real quick, because I'm gonna pull out No Diddy what Uncle Rick said. So look, have you ever told a man in a relationship something to upset him on purpose?
I don't think so. No, I've said things in the heat of a moment when I was mad, but just to say something to him on purpose, out the blue, to provoke him, no.
I'm talking about that you know that'll make him upset.
I don't think so. No.
He didn't say out the blue, Rose. You know he means during the argument.
Words, hey, Will Stacks. Words hit hard as a fist, except when it comes to a woman talking down to a man, right?
Well, hold on.
Words hit hard as a fist when you're doing it to a child. It hurts when y'all see the one shit on. She was like he called me a bitch, but she called him a bitch too. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Y'all expect grace that y'all don't extend. Right? Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna never extend a grace to you that you won't extend to me. I'm not gonna do it.
Rose, can I ask you a question?
I
was gonna give Rose an actual scenario. No, you good. My fault. I was gonna give Rose.
Hold on. Hold on real quick. We not letting no woman, not even Rose, spend this much time talking about this subject when we wasting our time. We already answered. We already
I'm
answered.
saying he's wrong about anything. I just
asked. But we already.
To Blu-ray, to your question, no, because I know my personnel, right, and I know the triggers that my significant other has. So I do try my best not to purposely say things that's going to trigger him. But I don't think anything justifies a man putting his hands on a woman unless she's trying to bust his head. I work at a hotel. I see this shit all the time. Guys be coming to downstairs with. I seen one with blood leaking from his lining because she messed him up so bad.
Exactly.
And that guy never put his hands back on her. And you know what? When we called the police,
That's her fault. She should have been on her back pocket, Rose. She should. I would have set
They
her
never
ass on
press
her back
charges.
pocket.
The men
If
never
that
press
was me.
charges.
No, we just wasting. Hey, Rose, why we doing? Rose, nobody's advocating. Men should never put their hands on the woman. No one's advocating that.
Right.
But if you put your hands on a man, he's justified to knock the mess out of you. That's all.
And I believe that. And
so that's it. That's it. So we ain't gotta go.
Well, hold on, real
All
quick.
right.
One more, Ali. What about if a woman? What if you spit on a man? Does
he has a right? He has a right. Yep.
Her fucking clock.
Hold on, I want to know what Rose thinks.
Wow.
I
even worse.
absolutely think because that's physical.
That's assault.
Physical
Okay.
To knock the mess out of her.
Okay.
But I'm not. I was going to say that I'm not talking about what Rose said, but I'm not going to unpack it. But I just want to highlight the point that this is the difference between men and women. And this is the part where a lot of women think men are you always complaining, because with men, well, most men, I'm gonna say, when there's a potential problem that can lead to a bigger problem, we're going to address it. Like, hey man, I see you doing. We're going to address it, like right then and there, not to argue. We're just going to address it to prevent it from turning to a bigger problem, because we got foresight. With women, they're going to hold those little problems in, put it in their memory bank, and then the heat of a moment, all the shit that she could have addressed 6 months ago is going to come out in that argument. And when you
not the menacing smile, Rose, is crazy.
Somebody said something.
He freeze.
When you do this, and I'm saying,
you gotta refresh.
Hey, Thomas,
why are you just bringing it to my attention now?
No.
All I'm saying is,
how you just started.
He talking about that conversation.
Okay. So basically, I know, but that's crazy, because all I'm saying is, like, when we break up in a minute, they say, oh, well, what about you? You doing this? And we like, well, damn, I'm talking about this right now. Why didn't you bring it to my attention back then? So it goes to show that women hold shit in. They are conflict avoidance. They don't and for ammunition. So when it gets to the heat part, they're going to shoot that shit out there for the sole purpose, for no other reason than to cut at a man's pride. Because women know the best way to trigger a man is take digs at his pride. You broke. You got a little dick. You ain't paying no bills. You can get the fuck out my house. All that shit. And I love my wife, and you gay. And I love my wife to death, because no matter all of our arguments, she never brought that shit up. She never took shots at my pride as a man. She never said you was broke. She never said you could get out. She never said none of that shit.
Thomas, listen, you just but see, the way you kill that is just make sure that you on point as a man. You ain't got to worry about none of that.
But the thing is,
of course, but you got to remember, I did 8 years in the U.S. penitentiaries, bro. I came home.
Hold on, what's she snapping for? Hold on, Blanco. What's she snapping for, bro?
She said you right.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
Yeah, she got a little gap too.
Hey, Christian.
Yeah. Look.
We all the way together.
You know them girls. You know the women with gap, Blu-ray. You know what I'm talking about, Blu-ray. Yo,
let's not make one thing twisted. We all the way together over here. I wasn't saying it like that. But
I don't even know
exactly.
I don't even know why are we even talking about this, man?
Yeah.
Listen, man. It's very
all right, let's just Ali always said let's just change the topic so that way we don't have to stay on this.
We know, according to when the two lesbian bros get together, they beat the dog shit out of each other at a high rate.
Oh yeah, right? They fighting like this.
Like
you
80.
Stop playing with me.
Ali, I don't know the number. Ali, do you happen to know like the percentage? It's like 70 or 80. That means for the people that don't know, man, for the dummies in the back, out of every 100 lesbian relationships, 74% of them gonna beat the dog shit out of each other. When the two gay niggas get with each other, it's like the league, right?
It's right 3%.
That lets you know right there who's the really violent person, who's the one that actually starts swinging on the man. It's not natural for a man to beat the dog shit out of the bro. That's not in us, bro, because we know we can kill you with our bare hands. We know that, so we avoid it. You see what I'm saying? Is it some guys that are gonna whip your ass? Of course, but most men ain't gonna go trying to whip your ass. Most men just walk away.
Most don't, and like I said, no disrespect, Rose, and this is what I say about women, right? y'all play in extremes, but y'all don't move extremely. You see what I'm saying? For example, right? Isn't it funny how dudes that always beat bitches always got a girl?
Always.
Facts.
Right?
But they target.
No. And they cheat too. Beating their ass and they cheat.
Give me a second, right? So have you ever heard this argument, right? That women say that the woman's predator is a man, right? If it wasn't for men, they would have no predators, right? So if that's the case, if men are so out of control, why y'all go outside dressed like y'all half naked then? See, y'all play in extremes, but y'all don't behave like it's extreme in real life, which y'all liars. All y'all do is lie. Y'all wake up for, looking to tell a lie.
Right? You know how I look at it, Rick?
Hold on.
Are you going to make your point?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That actually make our point. It's so safe outside that they come outside on Victoria's Secret lingerie. That's
see what I'm saying? We got Dr. Brian out here half-ass naked. You see what I'm saying? Y'all liars, bro. These things that y'all say that y'all really worry about that y'all got to deal with men really don't exist. They deal with the man that you like, the one that you deal with, the one you wanted to spend your life with, and he fucked you over and moved. But the guys you want don't do that shit. The guys you don't want don't really do that shit. I mean, right? Y'all liars, bro. All y'all do is lie about the situations.
When you done, can I go, Uncle Rick, please?
Uncle Rick, let me just say this one point to piggyback.
No, you good. I'm gonna say this.
I just want to say this one point to piggyback.
Go ahead, Tom. Go ahead, Tom.
I gotta make this point.
Hold on, y'all. Hey, y'all, come over. I gotta close out some. Hold on. I gotta close out some of these lives, y'all. Make sure y'all come over onto this side, the Ilkan Ali side. I mean, I gotta close out these lives. There's too many lives going on. If you still watching the live, come over to the Ilkan Ali side. Not yours is good. Yours is fine. It just one that is locking up my system on this side. Yours is good. Trey's is good too.
So
I'm not streaming right now.
Piggyback on Mr.
Oh, then y'all. So come on, y'all. If y'all still trying to watch, come on to Ilkan Ali YouTube. Come on this side.